What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. It is North London Derby Day. Let's go. Come on. Let's show them who's boss today, people. I can't lie, I am hyped. I told the neighbors, if you hear extreme noise coming from the house, do not worry. You don't have to call the police. It is the North London Derby. I'm not playing games today. Stand up if you hate Tottenham straight away. We're standing up. Red and white army business. I am hyped, people. Big up to everyone for tuning in. Make sure you lick down that like button today. I don't care. I'm setting a new record today. I'm looking for 3,000 likes on this video today. It is North London Derby. What more do you need? Arsenal v Tottenham at the Emirates. 3,000 likes. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's go and get involved in the comments today. We're doing a giveaway at halftime as well as part of the 50k giveaway. I'll do the first part of it today. I'll let you know what that is. We're going to do that at halftime. So make sure you are in it at halftime, people. Let's go. How is everyone feeling in the comments? I am absolutely buzzing. I cannot lie. I'm gassed. It's an unbelievable game. I did have a ticket for today. Didn't take it. My friend took it. He's going to enjoy himself. It's good weather as well today in the UK. But I'm here with the community. We're locked. And I can't wait. I literally cannot wait for the game today. Utabia, Guna. Come on, people. It's lunchtime. You know what? I'm a bit peckish. Let's order some Nando's. Extra spicy today. We're cooking, people. And if we don't cook, then I'm going to be having a meltdown and it'll be Arsenal therapy at 2 p.m. tomorrow. But I ain't trying to have none of that. Big up to each and every one of you in the comments. Let's see what people are saying. See you, Nick Coleman Music. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go, Curtly. Big up yourself. Cesc is a pundit for the game. Can only be a good omen. I love Cesc. A lot of Arsenal fans don't like him. I like him, man. The man had a buyback clause. Wenger didn't want it. What do you want him to do? He's one of the best centre midfielders I've seen at Arsenal. Big up my brother Nathan in the chat. Hard to call for me going 1-1 or 2-2. A draw for me is a defeat today. I got to be totally honest. We ain't got no time to be drawing games like this. Old man Perisic is starting. Now, anybody who watched yesterday's stream, I may have said one or two things about Perisic that I hope I don't regret today, but I do stand by them. My point was, if Perisic is playing wing-back, which he is, make that brother run like he's never ran before. He's 34 years of age. Yeah, wing-back, it's all great going forward, but no wing-back wants to defend. He's a natural winger. He's playing left wing-back. Saka and Ben White, they have to push him back and make him run. Turn him into an old man. Make him claim his pension on Monday. No playing about, people. We know he's got quality going forward, but make him run like he's never ran before. Let's talk about the team lineups, people. We spoke about it yesterday, and we said, what would we do, especially in the fullback positions? He's made a couple of changes. 2 changes from the team that beat Brentford. In comes Zinchenko. Zinchenko starts at left back ahead of Kieran Tierney. I personally think that is a massive... what word can I use? I think that's a massive indication that Zinchenko is his first choice left back. Probably a big blow to Kieran Tierney because I honestly thought Tierney would start. The second one, not a surprise. Martin Odegaard comes back in for Fabio Vieira. Vieira scored a very good goal in the last game, but I think we knew Odegaard, captain, he's one of his talisman, and he's gone for him. The other one, of course, which isn't a change, but we was discussing, is Ben White gets the nod at right back ahead of Tomiyasu, which I expected. I did say yesterday, I don't know why, but I just felt like I might have gone with Tomiyasu ahead of Ben White, even though it was unfair on him, but he gets the nod. The interesting thing about Tottenham, people, they have gone with the front three of Richarlison, Son, and Kane. That is so attacking. And listen, they're not playing games. That is their all-out attack. No Kulusevski, not on the bench. Hugo Lloris makes the team for them, though. That is their headline news. So the dynamics are going to be crazy. Their front three going forward is very dangerous. Where you've got to kind of catch them out. How much does Son and Richarlison really want to get back and defend? So I think there's going to be goals in this game. Beresford Productions, big up yourself, bro. He said, had the option to watch you or X, decided to watch the winner's point of view. Big up your damn self. Big up my brother X, though. Don't get twisted, you know, big him up. And if we win the game, I'll be shamelessly in his comments. If we lose, I'll quietly disappear for the next week or so and ignore any messages that he sends. But big him up still, but I appreciate you tuning in. Zinni gets the nod at left back. What are your thoughts on that, people? Would you have gone with Zinchenko ahead of Kieran Tierney? Odegaard in for Vieira. White gets the nod over Tomiyasu. I've got no problem with the team. I think that when you play Zinchenko, he gives you that extra bit of quality in midfield because he steps in. Xhaka is able to go forward. And I just think that is the way that Mikel Arteta wants us to play this season. And I think, like I said, I think it's a big indication that Zinchenko is actually our first choice left back at the moment. I really do. Today's video, people, is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Link in the description below. Brilliant app. You can change your location. You get extra security on your computer. And if you use the code CSTV, you'll get 83% off. I will put an advert up a little bit later on in the show, but the link is in the description. Football Content Awards voting is still there as well. If you haven't voted already, it would be much appreciated if you could support your boys' channel. Mark, big up, bro. Are you at the game today? Let me know. He said, massive game, Curtis. Big up all the C unit. C unit. It's North London Derby Day, people. Are you mad? 1,200 of you already locked in on YouTube and 32 of you locked in on Twitch. Big up to the whole community. Zoda said, I love Zinchenko, but I think he's the wrong choice. Tierney was so good against Brentford. I think his strengths are more orientated to a game like Tottenham. What it tells me is that Arteta is more interested in what we're doing than what they're doing, which is what Pep Guardiola seems to always have that attitude, you know. His thing is, let's dominate the ball and impose ourselves on them. Like Fitz says here, and it's a great point, our left and right back are not fullbacks. Ben White is a centre-back playing right back. Zinchenko is a centre midfielder playing left back. Let's hope that's not telling today, because let's be honest, Richarlison's going to be against Zinchenko. That is a tough task for him. You know, Richarlison is not easy to play against, and Son against Ben White, I mean, we know how good Son can be, so they need to turn up today. There's a lot of pressure on those two. Mark said he's not there today with you all for the stream. Big up to you, bro. Don't worry, you're gonna get plenty of hype in this stream one way or another. It's time to cook, people. It's nearly lunchtime and I feel like chicken tonight, people, let me tell you that. Big up, Buenos Aires, Guna. Help you well, bro. Hope everything is good. Thank you for the super chat. Vamos, Arsenal. La puta madre. 5:50 a.m. in the house is bumping. Vamos, Curtis. Make that old man run today. Run his clock. Make Perisic run like he's never ran before. He's nearly 34, people. Big up to you, Buenos Aires, Guna. Can't smash up that top today. Like I said, people, October the 1st today. Happy start of October. And inflation kicks in today. The electricity is going up. The gas is going up. It's all mad, people. So, no, I will not be ripping any shirt today. That is for sure. I may have to keep this for something else if Arsenal have a bad season. Jao, big up, bro. He said, Salve, Curtis. Hoja TM Gol do Brazil. I hope I haven't butchered that, but, you know, we're trying. Ordered food today and watching Arsenal win. Good day today. Let's hope so. We need to. Ken, hope you're well. Love from China, Big C. Almost 7 p.m. here. Man, I love this channel. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much. Big up South London's finest, who said it's his birthday this month. Make sure you let us know when your birthday is. Anybody in the chat, when it's your birthday, let us know. We try to give you the shout out, man, of course. Jake Snacks, 6 a.m. American coffee gang. Let's know. I bet the time differences around the world are probably crazy right now. Let us know where you are. Big up him, who said love from India. What else we got? 9 p.m. here in Melbourne, said Daz. Big up the C unit. Kurt, did you see the news? Emerson Royale has spent 800k on becoming a better footballer. I think he might have to spend a little bit more than that. Dominic said, I've got United vibes. Can we beat Big 16? Massive game. Moetsky said, it's my birthday. Can I have a ticket to the Emirates? Listen, bro. Maybe we do a giveaway. We give it a ticket away for one of the games. So keep it locked, man. 5 a.m. in Boulder. Let's see. Broads, big up my brother Broads in the chat. South London's finest. We must give you a CSTV party. Proper guy. Big him up, man. Big him up. Brook, the next settings, Kevin Campbell. Nimsy said it's his birthday tomorrow. Big C, 3 points today. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Depending on how the game goes, we may or may not stream tomorrow. If we win, we may be so hyped that we have to stream. If we lose, we'll be having a meltdown. If we draw, maybe we won't do nothing. 6 a.m. said Curtis Painter in Louisiana. Swole said 5 a.m. in Colorado. 7 a.m. in New York. 7 a.m. in BK. Latte, big up yourself. Let's have a little look at the benches and see who we've got on the bench. What options do us and Nando's FC have on the bench to bring on if the game isn't going right, people? So the Arsenal bench is as follows. Matt Turner, Kieran Tierney, Tomiyasu, Rob Holding, Sambi Lokonga, Fabio Vieira, Marquinhos, Reece Nelson, and Eddie Nketiah. Still, for me, not a good enough bench if you're trying to get top 4. As I keep saying, people, I think that we need to sign 2 players in January, because for me, how many of them are game changers? If you're 1-1 and you're desperate to win the game, who are you turning to there? Fabio Vieira, possibly. Marquinhos. Eddie at a push. I mean, there ain't much there. I got to be totally honest. That is not a good enough bench for a team that's trying to get in the top 4. We have to strengthen. I know we've got Smith Rowe missing, but apart from that, there aren't too many injuries. We're pretty close to being at full strength. So, you know, maybe, is this the day that somebody like Marquinhos, Reece Nelson, you know, can they make themselves a hero? I'm going to be totally honest. I'm hoping that we don't have to rely on the bench to win the game, because for me, the team that's on the pitch need to win the game. As Liz just said, Ethan, the 15-year-old, is not on the bench today, which I was pretty clear was not going to happen. I always had the feeling that was just, you know, get him to sign a new contract. We're playing against Brentford, and we'll bring him on. So the bench is not great. I got to be totally honest. Gooner8 said Xhaka's going to score today. Clip it. I hope you're right. I really hope you're right. Let's have a look at the Tottenham bench. Boo! Boo! We got to boo them. Let's have a look at their bench. Who've they got on the bench, people? Fraser Forster, Davinson Sanchez, Matt Doherty, Jed Spence, Ryan Sessegnon, Basuma, Skip, Saar, and Brian. I mean, again, not the best of benches either, if I'm being totally honest, in terms of attacking quality. Spence, Basuma, both linked with Arsenal in the summer. But Skip, Saar, Brian, Doherty, it's not great either. It really isn't. So I think both teams will be relying on their starting 11s to potentially win them the game. So let's get that stinky bench off the screen. We don't want to look at them much longer, people. Obviously, this is a huge game. We've got about 25 minutes until kickoff. The game is on BT Sport for anybody that is trying to tune in. Before I get into the show and look at the table and stuff like that, today's video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN, a little advert from the sponsors that I did earlier, people. Want to shout out today's video sponsor, and that is Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN, a virtual private network that offers you greater protection and hides your IP address when you're using public Wi-Fi, and extra data protection that certainly helps you nowadays, people. One situation where I love to use Surfshark is if you love watching your Netflix series and your movies. Me being in the UK, I can't watch all of the series in America. Using Surfshark, you can change your IP address to America. This enables you to enjoy all of the series and all of the movies on Netflix in America, something that definitely helps if you travel a lot as well, people. Don't forget, one account will work on all your household devices. So your laptop, your tablet, your mobile phone, one account you can use on unlimited devices within your household, people. Using the code CSTV, you will get 83% off, and you will also get 3 months completely free. Who can complain at that? Use the code CSTV, 83% off, and 3 months completely free. Click the link in the description below and start enjoying Surfshark today, people. Hey, people, it's all part of upgrading, man. We got to throw a little advert in there. You know what I mean? They pay well, so they want like a minute. No one football today. But listen, Surfshark, link in the description below. We'll only play it once because it is a minute. I don't want to ruin your viewing. But big up. If you're interested, go and click the link and get involved with that one, people. Don't forget, at halftime, I'm doing the first giveaway of the 50K giveaway. I'm going to do one today, and I'll do one probably next week as well. I did say I was going to do a couple of giveaways for reaching 50K. So we'll do that half time. But there you go. That'll be the one advert, people. We ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I don't wanna mash you up with that. Get in the bag, respect. Hey, listen, it's inflation, people. We gotta do what we gotta do, people. Let's see what you're saying. Garbo, thank you for the super chat. He said the narrative that Spurs have a better squad than Arsenal is a myth, judging by that first 11 and squad. As usual, anti-Arsenal bias from the pundits. I think their squad is very similar to ours, really. You look at their bench, couple decent defensive players, but I don't see major quality. Listen, they're missing Kulusevski, we're missing Smith Rowe. So we're both missing an attacking player that could have made a difference, you know? So, man said, corporate short TV, listen, bills have to get paid, people. It's serious. Monteta settings, big up Dylan. I'm telling you, we need Tony Monteta today. Make sure you smash the likes, though, people. We're looking for 3,000 likes today. It's the North London Derby, the biggest game of the season so far. Lick down that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and get voting. Football Content Awards, link in the description below. 1 p.m. in Botswana. When did Lengley join Spurs? Yeah, he's on loan at the moment. I honestly thought Davinson Sanchez would have played at centre-back. Lengley, to me, is not a great defender. I actually don't think he's that great. He's quite lightweight. Does read the game well. But, yeah, I don't mind him playing. I really don't mind him playing at all. Got to pay the electric bill. Ash said, big up Curtis, buzzing for today. Can't wait. Are we going to have a meltdown for the right reason? Yeah, listen, we don't mind going crazy if we're winning the game. I can't be going crazy if things aren't going well. That's what I don't want. Did you say giving away 50K? If only. Man said giving away. If only I was at that point. If I was at that point, I'd do it. You know? Colby said 5 a.m. in the Jesus to score a brace tonight. Let's hope so. Predictions. I've got to be honest. I'll give you my prediction from now. I did predict it yesterday. I'm going for a 2-1 win. But I do think if we score early, we can get them on the back foot and maybe beat them by 2 goals. But I have to say, I don't cap on this channel. This is a very dangerous game. This is a dangerous game. We have to perform. If we drop below our top level, they will pick us off. We have to be totally honest. Tottenham don't play good football, but it's effective football, and we can't drop below our high standards. You look at the table. As I said, people, 1 point separating us in the league. Whoever wins this game will be top of the league until, obviously, tomorrow Manchester City play. But if we win, they can't catch us. They'll still be a point behind us. But a massive game. Absolutely massive. And as you can see, very similar goal difference. Arsenal, 17 goals scored, 7 conceded. Tottenham, 18 scored, 7 conceded. They are the second top scorers. We are the third, and we have got the third best defence in the league after Brighton and Manchester City. We are very similar. As I spoke about yesterday, how do you beat this Tottenham team? I think you have to expose them down the sides of the pitch. Emerson Royale is not a great defender. Perisic, a player that I've always rated, but let's be honest, he is a natural winger. He can play wing-back, but you've got to push him back and turn him into a full-back. If I was Saka, I wouldn't mind running at Perisic. Perisic is better going forward. Arsenal have to push them back. I thought Tottenham might have played a 3-man midfield today and put Basuma in there, but they've gone with Richarlison, Son and Kane. So the danger equally is what they can do to us going forward with that front three. We cannot overcompensate going forward. We can't start bombing on and leaving gaps, because Richarlison, Son and Kane on the break is going to be dangerous. This game is going to be about who keeps their head and who takes their chances. It's a game you could easily see a red card. You could easily see someone giving a penalty away. It's going to be on edge. it's about who keeps their head better. Granit Xhaka's got a lot of plaudits this season for how good he's been playing. These are the games for me where I need to really see what he's about. Because against Manchester United, he was not good enough. So we can praise him for the other 6 games. That's fine. He deserves that. But in the biggest game, he got dealt with. So he needs to perform today. You've got Zinchenko stepping in as well. How will our 2 fullbacks get on? But our wingers are going to be crucial today. And of course, Jesus on his 4th yellow card. If he picks up a yellow today, he misses the Liverpool game. King Henry said, you got my vote, Big C. I appreciate that. Big up Gunner Down Under. Hope you're well, brother. Said, Xhaka goal or assist. Funny feeling. Must-win game will steer our whole season's mentality. I believe all or nothing, literally. No games, straight bleach to these doves. I honestly think that this game, if it's a loss or a win, I think will seriously change the direction of our season. If we get beat today, we're going to be looked at as hype merchants. Simple as that. We get beat today, we're looked upon as hype merchants. Yeah, you've ticked off all these teams. You're top of the league, but you went to United, lost, and you lost to them. If we beat them, we say, right, Man United was a blip. We dealt with Tottenham. We give them their first defeat of the season, Europa League midweek, and then Liverpool next week. And we're going into that Liverpool game hyped up and hopeful that we can beat them. This game is absolutely massive for Arsenal Football Club. I think it's bigger for us than them. Because if they get beat, their thing is going to be, well, they don't often beat us away from home, as we don't really beat them much away from home. The impetus is on Arsenal. We're the home team. We're top of the league. We're hyping ourselves. Show that we're the real deal. We have to win this game. And yeah, Timbo, I am adding to the nerves and the pressure. I'm hyped. I'm going to be totally honest with everyone. I'm so excited for this game, but I am nervous. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm not going to cap and sit here and just say, oh, I expect us to batter them. This is a dangerous game of football. If we impose ourselves and we take our chances, we can beat them. And I'm confident we can beat them. But we have to be at our top of our game to cook these chickens today. Dylan, thank you for the super chat. Wouldn't mind if Granite Smacker... what's he saying? It wouldn't mind if Granite Smacker... I don't think I should read all that out. I don't really know what we're trying to say here, Dylan. But thank you for the super chat. Miles said he's sweating. I'm telling you, it's mad. And the heating ain't on, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, it's hot right now. Killer Ice Lolly said, same as you, Curtis, nervous in a good way. Oh, I'm telling you, man, I am nervous for this game, but I'm excited. Big up, Gio. Hope you're well. Curtis, hopefully Arsenal will be smoking on that Spurs pack. I'm telling you, season up the chicken and cook it, people, today. Gio's a big AC Milan fan, so you know about big derby days, that is for sure. Sebs, hope you're well. Big up Curtis in the C Unit community. 6 a.m. here in Medellin City, waiting for the game whilst on holiday. Let's hope this doesn't put a dampener on the holiday, that is for sure. This needs to be a victory. King Henry, oh, Thierry's in the crowd. Thierry is in the crowd. All right, took it off. Let's cook that Royale chicken today. 6:30 a.m. beers. Hopefully beers of joy. I got to be honest, I was tempted to get a beer for this game. I've got a Vimto. Now I feel a little bit underwhelmed, you know. If we win, we might have to crack a beer open later on, though. Anton said, why I forgot go buy a ticket for the game. Hey, listen, man. I heard, do you know what? I saw tickets being sold today for £450 online. So all of a sudden, I'm thinking, should I have sold my ticket? But anyway, it is what it is. My friend really wanted to go to the game. Faith said, I love this show. Oh, that's all right. Faith said, I love this show. I'm sure of a win. I hope you're right. Montana said, Vimto. Man's got a Vimto, fam. I should have had a red stripe. It's a quality drink, though, I can't lie. But it ain't going to do the same thing. Yardman expecting to get served some hot curried chicken with white rice and a cup of carrot juice. Listen, we have to cook this chicken today, that is for sure. Gorav said, thank you for staying with us, Big C. The rest of the YouTubers so boring, best in the business. Big up to you, I appreciate that. We're 15 minutes away from kickoff. The nerves are kicking in, that is for sure. I think why it's so nerve-wracking is because we can't afford to lose it. If we were playing Manchester City or someone like that, I'd be like, all right, you know, Man City, cool. If you lose, it's not unacceptable. But to lose to these lot is, you just can't let it happen. I just want to show you some of these pictures of the players turning up. The game is on BT Sport, by the way, for anybody looking. Get your stream sorted out early. This is Saliba. I don't know if anybody heard the story today that came out of The Athletic. I don't want to panic anyone, but I didn't like what I was reading. David Ornstein saying today that William Saliba is not in any rush to sign a new contract at Arsenal, and he believes he doesn't want to even sit down until after the World Cup. So I don't like that. But, you know, his agent will be saying to him, listen, go to the World Cup, play for France. You'll get an even bigger contract. But his agent might be looking at Arsenal and saying, well, you didn't really treat him that well. You know, we're going to keep our options open. So the club need to get it sorted, because the more this guy performs, the more other clubs are going to look at him, the more money he's going to want. I got to be totally honest. If I was his agent and I wasn't an Arsenal fan, I would be saying the same thing. I'd be saying, Saliba, don't sign a new deal. Sit there, go to the World Cup, play for France. You'll be worth 90 million by the end of that World Cup. Real Madrid, Barca, they'll all be looking at you. Arsenal have to get that deal tied up, because I'm worried about him. I like the interview he did the other day. He said Arsenal was his home, but I've heard that before. I remember Van Persie saying it was his home. Next minute, he's holding up a Man United shirt. So they have to get that deal tied up. That is a worry. But Saliba, man, what a player, what a talent. How much would he cost to buy right now? Look at these guys, man. They're looking serious today. Saka, Partey, and Jesus. I have to admit, I do like that tracksuit. You know, the black and gold, that's... Listen, they win today. It's getting cold as well. I don't want to put the heating on. That could be next day delivery, that hoodie, you know. I can't lie. Black and gold. If we win the derby today, get that ordered today, people. Jeez, I might go down to the Emirates. But anyway, let's go, people. I like the pictures. We are about 14 minutes till kickoff. Ian said, looking sharp, the C, Zinni over Tierney makes sense as they will play a low block and park the bus. We could use an extra man in midfield. Rastaman said, excuses. Bro, that tracksuit's fire. No one can't tell me nothing. Man said it looks like they're about to start a feature on the Stormzy track. I'm telling you, man. G-Unit in the building. We ain't playing today. We ain't playing no games today, people. These men are ready for war. It's wartime, you know, people. Man have to understand it is wartime today. Yeah, Jesus, Man U, Man City, that derby's big, but you ain't felt this kind of derby before. This is war today, people. We're going to war. The Arteta shirt can't get ordered. I can't lie. Conclusion, you ain't buying the tracksuit. You relax yourself, yeah? We win, and I cop the tracksuit. Well, I get the hoodie anyway. Man saying it's fire for Kroenke. It is what it is. The fan base aren't about that life. They don't really want to get him out, man. Swee said, man, I'm worried about this game. I'm not going to lie. It's, I'm not, am I worried? No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I think that we can beat them. I think we will beat them. I got to be honest. I think we will beat them. Pink Eddie 14 if we win. Nah, maybe if we get top 4, I'll do something crazy. But yeah, where are all the Arsenal ultras? We need them. It should be rocking today. Apparently Thierry's there as well. I didn't even see the picture of Thierry. Where's Thierry at, man? I need to see our legend, man. The best to ever do it for us, in my opinion. Where's Thierry? Let me find the picture and get it up on the stream. When Thierry's there, I just get even more hyped. For me, the greatest player to ever play for Arsenal Football Club. I can't see no picture of him. People saying Thierry's in attendance. Oh, yeah, he's there. I see a picture. He's got a dark hat on. You can't see him very well. But he's there. Thierry's there. The great man has to turn up for these games. That is for sure, people. We are 12 minutes from kickoff. Biggest game of the season so far. 2,100 of you in the building already. Absolutely legendary, all of you. Really appreciate it. Lick down the like button. We're looking for 3,000 likes today. Subscribe if you haven't already as well, people. C-Unit business. We ain't playing games today. Petite's in the studio. The King is in the building. Tom said, big up Big C, hype for the game, but got a little bit of PTSD from that away game. Tom, we've all got it. What happened last season was absolutely shambolic and painful. And we're all in that same situation. We all feel on edge about what happened. I'm clinging to the fact that we seem to be a different side when we play at home. And realistically, we're at full strength. Smith Rowe, I don't think, would have started left wing ahead of Martinelli anyway. So we're at full strength. So we've got no excuses. We got to win this game today and show what we're about. Are we really about that life, or are we hype merchants? I think we'll find out today. We need a poll, Curtis. All right, we'll do a quick poll. Let's get a quick poll about the result today. What do you think the result is going to be today? We've got 10 minutes until kickoff. Do you think Arsenal will win? Do you think it'll be a draw, or do you think we'll get beat? Be honest. What are you genuinely feeling? Today's result for Arsenal. Let's get a quick poll in. More polls than a strip club. Today's result for Arsenal. Win, lose, draw. Simple as that. I think we'll win 2-1. But if we score early, I think we can win by more. First poll is up. Let us know. Give me a score predictions. Chris Atkins, big up, bro. He said North London is red. TH said 2-1 to Arsenal. I agree with that. Smirky going 3-2 to Arsenal. Tom says 2-1. Arteta's duty-free tax says 2-0. South London's finest going for 3-1. That's the same as last year, right? 3-1, we battered them at home. 3-0 up. Bring them strippers out. Neil says 2-0. Nimbo 3-1. Rodney says 3-2. 3-2 to Arsenal. Malusi says 4-0. The whole of Spanish town is tuned in today. Big C, we're going to do this. Big up the Visionites, man. Big up yourself. Colby says 2-1 to Arsenal. Jonathan says 2-0. Tokyo Don said, I'm a neutral. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. Anthony's going for 4-2. I think there'll be goals. Big up, Carlo. Hope you're well. 4-1 to Arsenal. The ref today is Anthony Taylor. He's a poor ref, but listen. The Premier League refereeing is poor. I don't want to start clinging to the ref. I always think when you handle business, it's very difficult for the ref to ruin the game for you. Robin says 2-1. Although I say that, I'll probably be screaming down the house about the ref later on. Lewis says 3-1 to Arsenal. 8-2 to Arsenal, if only. Penny for the guy. Let's set the marker for the rest of the season. We need to. 2-0 to Arsenal. Zinchenko banger and Jesus. 5-3 Jesus hat-trick. Clean sheet for the Rolls Royce. We need to prove ourselves today. That is for sure, people. We got 9 minutes until kickoff. Just seeing if there's anything, any news out there. I mean, obviously, apart from Smith Rowe, we're pretty much at full strength today. Simple as that. We got no excuses, and we need to win this game. Let's just go through the teams again, people. Man saying red card. Don't forget, like I said, people, giveaway at halftime for 50k. The first part of the giveaway. I'll probably do another giveaway in a couple of weeks. So we do our first giveaway at halftime. What it'll be the same as before. Quick question. First one to answer wins the prize. So make sure you're locked in at halftime. If you go away, make sure you get back and we'll do the giveaway. Part-time about to pop off. Is Thomas Partey going to score a long-range goal today? That would be a classic if he slapped one in from 25 yards. I can't wait for the end the stream, Dave. Nah. None of that, people. No end the stream, Dave, today. I'll be jumping in Expressions stream and doing that afterwards, telling him to end it. 3-1 to Arsenal. Kenya in the house. Let's go through the teams again. Let's go through the team. So for anybody just tuning in, the headline news for Arsenal today, 2 changes from the Brentford game. Zinchenko comes back in at left back for Kieran Tierney. Yesterday we were talking about it on the stream and more people voted for Tierney to play for that extra defensive solidarity. I think that is a massive indication that Mikel Arteta sees Zinchenko as his first choice left back to bring him back in today. Despite the fact that Tierney played really well in the last game. And Martin Odegaard comes back in for Fabio Vieira. I think we all expected that one to happen. He is the captain. He is the talisman this season, really. The manager loves him. Ben White continues at right back ahead of Tomiyasu, which I think we kind of didn't feel like he was going to drop Ben White. He hasn't really put a foot wrong this season, so he probably does deserve to start. Christian, thank you for the super chat. I had a dream that we won 3-0. Hopefully that's the result. I had to wake up at 5 a.m. to watch the game. Big up the C unit. Big up to everyone, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is. Amazing commitment, man. Like I said, I had to stay up till about 3 in the morning when we played pre-season in America, and I don't know how you do it. I commend all of you who get up at crazy times to watch Arsenal, man, because it is not easy. End the stream, Dave Business. I'm telling you, let X say that today, man. Curtis, need to send you an ATL cap, homie. The Cincy cap is fire. I mean, I ain't a Cincinnati fan, you know. It's just the C. That's the only reason I got it, you know. But yeah, man. Kieran Tierney dropped. Let's talk about the Tottenham team. Boo. Yeah, the neighbours have been warm, Wasim. There's going to be a lot of noise. Lloris returns. He was injured, but he makes it back for this game. Kulusevski not in the squad for Tottenham, not even on the bench. They've gone with a front three of Son, Kane and Richarlison, which is very, very attacking. On one hand, I think that is dangerous going forward for them. On the other hand, I think defensively, they can be picked off because I don't think Richarlison and Son will want to defend much in those wide areas. As I said, for me, if Arsenal are going to win this game, it's down to our wide players, I think, in Martinelli and Saka. Thoughts go out to everybody in Florida and all that area in the Caribbean. I know there's huge flooding going off at the moment. Stay safe. Big up Ben Guna. I met him in Orlando for the pre-season tour. Hope you're well. And anybody else in that area who is affected, appreciate you tuning in and hope you are all safe. Badir, 7:30 a.m. in Miami. 8x8 said, I'm extremely nervous. I am as well. I can't lie, people. As much as I'm excited, I am nervous. I'm definitely nervous. The players are in the tunnel, people. The players are in the tunnel. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm in the tunnel. You know what I mean? Little stretch, you know what I mean? Let's go. Let's do this. Cruz, he isn't here today, you know. He had a game. I left his game with about 20 minutes to go to get back. They won 3-1. He got 1 goal, 1 assist. So, yeah, unfortunately, he's not watching the game. He's out at his game. So, but he may get back for the second half. Here we go, people. This is it. They are walking onto the pitch. It is the North London derby. All of the hype, all of the expectation. Let's see what we are really about. The players lining up 4 minutes until kickoff. Big up Groupie Mazarine, who said, watching your stream from the plane back from Paris to Congo. Even paid 30 euros for the Wi-Fi. Hey, I respect that highly, man. Appreciate that. Do you know what? It's crazy how you get Wi-Fi on these planes now. When we went to Orlando, I got Wi-Fi. I was watching. But big up, safe flight. And listen. If we score, don't go too crazy on the plane. They'll go mad. But yeah, man, let's go. Goal Machine Cruisy's on fire this year. I can't lie. Loving the atmosphere. Oh, man. Anybody who's at that game today, it will be special. If anybody has a link to share with people in the comments, throw it in the comments. I can't necessarily click on it because of certain guidelines that they put on YouTube. But people, check the comments. Obviously, it's on BT Sport. But if anybody is looking for a link, share it in the comments, people, so everybody can tune in and hopefully watch the game. K Hayes, big up Big C. I'm feeling the tension all the way in Grenada. Bruv, I'm telling you, wherever you are in the world right now, you are going to feel the nerves. I'm nervous. I can't lie. I'm nervous. I don't know why. I'm not usually this nervous when we're playing at home. I think that Man United game, it really bothered me, and I just, oh, man, I don't know. Luzma said, big up Big C, 3-point collecting. We need to collect. We need to collect. Big up King Henry, said his girlfriend's got a birthday today, but she lost versus the North London Derby. Bro, you might have to take her out later. I can't lie. You can't let her suffer, you know. Happy wife, happy life, they say. So watch the derby, maybe take her out later, you know. Alexander said, Big C, we need the osteoporosis in Perisic's legs. Oh, no. Royale in a burger and Conte's wig falling off. I'm telling you, when you shake his hand, squeeze his fingers, dislocate one of them. We ain't playing no games. People, 2 minutes till kickoff. Oh, my days. Why am I so hyped? I feel like I'm about to play in this game. I don't know why I feel like this. Honestly, I don't know why. I think usually because I'm angry with Arsenal and the way they've been playing, when they go to a big game, I'm excited, but I'm already a little bit angry with them because they have brought me a lot of joy this season, and I'm starting to feel that joy back about Arsenal. But we had the little blip against United. I don't know what it is. I feel really nervous. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever felt this nervous for a home game against Tottenham. Oh, man, please win this game, please. We have to win. Curtis, love your show, but please not too much singing. Patrick, I cannot confirm nor deny whether that is going to happen. If we are winning, I am going to be singing down this stream. Let's get this chicken royale in a burger with cheese and cooking, people. Let's go. It is war. It is time to go to war. It is a minute until kickoff. Come on! Come on! North London derby. Let's go, man. Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. Red and white army. Red and white army. Red and white army. Red and white army. Come on! North London derby, people. It's all mad today, let me tell you. And Tottenham get us underway from right to left. The North London derby at the Emirates. Here we go. Come on. Let's do this. We need to win today, people. We have to win. Oh, man. I am nervous today. Come on. I'm singing already. I told you I could not confirm nor deny. I will be singing today one way or another. Here come Arsenal. Early attack. Gabriel Jesus. We got men over already here. It's Zinchenko. Left-hand side. Gets the ball out wide to Martinelli. Richarlison tracks him. Crosses it in. It's cleared. Goes out for a throw into Arsenal. Come on! Come on, man! Let's get them. We're getting them today, people. I'm telling you. If we score today, it's going to be mad. Oh, man. Let's go. I'm hyped. I'm so hyped. Man said the R. Kelly track's coming back. Oh, man. Anything can happen. Throw into Arsenal. Thomas Partey to take it. I'm pretty sure they'll be booing him, the Tottenham fans. Has Thomas Partey all of a sudden got a long throw now? Is solar-powered Odegaard going to turn? Yo, Thomas Partey's got a long throw. Flicked on. Oh, cleared out for a corner. Come on! Arsenal! 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 Thomas Partey's grown a long throw during international duty. TMB, stand up if you hate Tottenham. We're up, people. We're up. Corner to Arsenal. In-swinger. Here we go. Gabriel Martinelli in-swinging. Corner. Flicked on. Lloris. Oh, he clears it away. Richarlison gets it away. Comes to the halfway line. Ramsdale clips it back in. Goes out wide. Martinelli goes past Royale. Whips it in. Headed away. Eric Dyer. Thing is, when you're crossing the ball against this Tottenham team, the likes of Dyer and that, they're good in the air. I can't lie. They are good in the air. So the cross has got to avoid them. I don't know where Thomas Partey got this long throw from all of a sudden. Here is Partey, middle of the pitch. He needs to boss it today. Gets the ball to Saka. Saka down the right, on his right foot. Whips it in back post. Here we go, Martinelli. Half chance. Shoots. Oh, save. Tip wide by Lloris. Surely that's a corner. Surely that's a corner. Did it hit the post? I think Martinelli was the offside. He's not offside. Shoots. He tips that onto the post, does he? Or does it just hit the post? Martinelli on the volley. Oh, I don't think Lloris touches it. Oh, he does. He gives a corner. Corner to Arsenal. Martinelli in swinger. We've started well. Come on. Little flick on at the near post. Surely Martinelli whip this in. Martinelli with the in swinger. Oh, it's a terrible corner. Absolutely shocking. He whips it out for a goal kick. Good start there. You can't afford to do silly things like that. It's a half chance in a game like this. The throwing, the corners are important, but good start to the game. Come on, Arsenal. We've started the better. Early shot. Hits the post. And here come Arsenal. Saka, right-hand side. We win the ball back early. Saka to the back post. Oh, Xhaka. Tried a little volley there and goes wide. And that's a great ball by Saka. Xhaka couldn't quite reach it. And it goes out for a goal kick. Xhaka tried the little scorpion kick there at the back post. I mean, Martinelli's first corner was fantastic, but the second one was terrible. Partey got a Rory Delap throw all of a sudden. It's a good weapon to have, though. Goal kick, Tottenham to take. Lloris kicks it long, gives it away. Arsenal win the ball back. Saka looks for Gabby Jesus. I think Saka should have controlled that. This might end in premium. Chicken Royale got injured. Is he injured? Thomas Partey's long throw. I don't know where he got that from and why it took us 2 years to realise that the man's got a long throw. Lloris kicks it long this time into the Arsenal half. Ben White lets it go out, goes out for a throw-in near the edge of the Arsenal penalty area. Conte loves a counter-attack. Like I said, Conte will not mind stinking out the Emirates today. He won't mind if we dominate. He's just going to wait to hit us on the counter-attack. We have to be careful. Here's Ben White. Clips it long down the line. Jesus goes up for it. Oh, no. Jesus catches Eric Dyer. Anthony Taylor, is he going to give a yellow card? He's not. I mean, look, Dyer put his head low. Jesus put his foot up a little bit. I think he might have. Has he cut his head? Eric Dyer? Wow, Gabby, man. I'm scared of Gabby getting that yellow card today. But no, that wasn't a yellow card. He's all right. Spurs struggling to get possession. Not feeling Granite's new trim. He got the trim. Eric Dyer, little kick in the nose there. Anthony Taylor, don't be silly. He didn't do anything intentional there. And it's a free kick to Tottenham on the halfway line. Clipped over the top and goes straight out for a goal kick. Terrible free kick there by Nando's FC people. Love this stream. It's straight vibes today. Big up Justin, man. Hope you're well, bro. Yes, Curtis, good luck today, mate. Listen. We're going to create our own look today. Don't you worry about that. Goal kick for Arsenal. Ramsdale goes long this time. Looking over the top. Martinelli loses the header. Xhaka wins it, though. Doesn't quite knock it down for Martinelli. And Romero is that for Tottenham. Clears it there. Good play, Martinelli. And here's the counter-attack. First counter-attack of the game for Tottenham. Down this left-hand side with Perisic. Up against Odegaard. This is where he can be dangerous going forward. Ben White does well there. And it is a throw-in. Well done, Ben White. Throw into Arsenal. Ben White takes it quickly. Little push on the back of Gabriel Jesus. And he wins a free kick on the halfway line for Arsenal. 6 minutes gone in the North London derby. Feisty affair already. I think Eric Dyer there tried to get a little bit of redemption or... revenge, should I say, on Gabriel Jesus there. Little push in the back, and it's a free kick to Arsenal on the halfway line. We've dominated possession so far. We've had the best chance of the game, half chance at the back post, and clipped the outside of the post from Gabriel Martinelli. It was a tight angle. Here's Zinchenko stepping into that midfield role, gives it to Martinelli. Martinelli does well, goes past one, but he's tackled. Spurs win the ball back. They're going to try and hit us on the break, but Arsenal win it back with Gabriel. Goes all the way back to Ramsdale as Arsenal regain possession. Spurs are struggling to get hold of the ball. Big up Dale who said, love the channel. Do you have any YouTube links I can watch? I'm from Dominica. Big up from Dominica. Hope you're well over there. I know they've got a lot of flood in there at the moment. I don't know if there's any links on YouTube. If anybody has any links, though, feel free to share them in the comments. Long ball for Spurs. Header won by Saliba. Gabriel with a terrible pass there. Tries to volley it into Xhaka and gives it straight to the Tottenham midfielder. They end up passing the ball back to Lloris. Poor pass there by Gabriel. I don't know what he was thinking. But Arsenal win the ball back. Look how calm Zinchenko is. Richarlison was pressing him there. He calmly keeps the ball. Here's Thomas Partey. Finds Ben White on the halfway line. Goes over the halfway line. Finds Odegaard. It's a sunny day, man. Solar-powered Odegaard should be here. And just as I say that, we give the ball away. Pep wins the best players. He develops them. The clubs he managed develops many players. Nkunku to Chelsea. Thoughts? It would be a very good signing for them. I understand he's already in talks with them now. So we'll have to see. Partey's got a strapped up knee. I haven't even seen that. Here is Partey. Finds Odegaard. Gives it away. Tried to play it round the corner to Jesus. It's given away. Here's Harry Kane on the halfway line. Shrugs off Partey, but we win the ball back, and we have the ball back with Partey now. Lovely touch. Gets the ball out wide to Zinchenko. Goes over the halfway line. Finds Martinelli left-hand side. One-on-one with Chicken Royale. Skips him. Gets to the corner flag. Spurs fans say it went out. Martinelli. He ends up fouling him. They doubled up on him really quick there. He did well. He got past Royale, but then they doubled up on him and managed to get back. Look at the way he skips him. To be fair, Richarlison does really well there to help him and gets 2-on-1. And then Martinelli ends up fouling Royale. I think he's got him. He's got to keep running at him, I'm telling you. Yo, Curtis, how come you never come to watch games at the Emirates? Do you know what? Last season, I went about 4 times. I didn't enjoy last season that much. This season, I will go and see a few games, but... we'll see how we go. See how the season goes. Wigman playing with a back 10. I told you, Conte will stink out the Emirates today. He don't care. He will happily stink out the Emirates. He's just waiting for that big chance. A Royale with cheese. I'm telling you, man. A Royale with cheese, yes. Arsenal have won their last 6 home games in the Premier League. Tottenham on the ball, but they're under pressure here. Arsenal pressing. Perisic tries to find Son, gives it away. And Partey takes the throw-in. Here's Granit. Inside the Spurs half, Odegaard. Arsenal dominating possession. Omar saying, Arsenal therapy 2 p.m, no chance. Alex said, I'm going to the Emirates in May. Should be good weather by then as well. Jake said, streams Curtis, he does it for the people. Yeah, man, come on. Barbie said, thanks for the reply. My guy ain't so active in your streams no more because I work the times you stream. Love your content, though. Really appreciate that. Here is Thomas Partey. And Tottenham have honestly got 10, 11 players behind the ball. Ball down the sides. Gabriel Jesus keeps it in the penalty area. Squares up Dyer. Finds Saka, sorry. Here's Odegaard, 25 yards out. Whips it to the back post. Headed away by Royale. And Richarlison clears it. They have got no striker at the top of the pitch. They are completely camped in their own half. All 11. Even Kane, all of them behind the ball. Here's Gabriel for Arsenal. Zinchenko out wide. Gives it to him. Crossing situation. Doesn't cross it. Finds Martinelli. I think Tottenham don't mind putting high crosses in. I think the likes of Dyer and those guys like that. I think you've got to move them in a different way. Tottenham win the ball back. Kane finds Richarlison just inside the Arsenal half. They've got a counter-attack on here. Partey fouls Richarlison. Here's Harry Kane. Good tackle. Good tackle. Oh, my days. Is this guy serious? He's won the ball, Anthony Taylor, you bold fraud. Just because it's Harry Kane. Oh, England's golden boy. You can't touch him. He wins the ball, man. That's actually a fair tackle. Why is he giving a free kick for that? Unless he pulled it back for the previous foul. Nah, do you know what? I hold my hands up. I'm wrong. It was a foul. It actually was a foul. See, I'm calling him a bold fraud. I thought he won the ball. He clips him. It is a foul. I take it all back. Although I don't take it back, it's Tottenham. Still should have just said play on. You know this ref. Free kick to Spurs. This is their first half chance of the game. About 40 yards out, but they've pushed a lot of people forward for it. Arsenal playing a very high line here. This is dangerous. Grays Guna, I have got FIFA 23. I haven't played it much, to be honest. Free kick to Spurs. High line is dangerous. Spurs could be in. Richarlison, good save by Ramsdale. I think he was offside. I don't know why Arsenal are playing a high line like that. Extremely risky. Great ball by Saliba. Crossfield pass finds Martinelli. Martinelli looks like the bright spot for us so far. Gets it out wide. Gabriel Jesus in that left wing position. Closed down by his Brazilian teammate Richarlison. Martinelli finds Odegaard. Ben White on the outside of him. Saka as well. They've doubled up quickly. Saka finds Odegaard. He shoots. It's not a great shot. A bit of a P-roller. Derek said you can't take bold fraud back. It's the ref. He can take it. I think Ben White actually plays him on there. Honestly, that defending from Arsenal is horrendous. There's about 4 players behind the Arsenal defence, and Ben White's playing all of them on. That is crazy defending. I was calm because I thought it was off, ball over the top. Harry Kane shoots. Oh, volleys it wide. He's offside, though. They put the flag up late there, so you all start panicking. But that defending from the free kick, they better stop doing that. They're all pushed up the pitch, and Ben White's playing all of them on. Playing as AFC Richmond. Yeah, man. Ted Lasso settings. I'm on PS5. I don't play on Xbox. I'm a PlayStation guy. I can't lie. Ball over the top. We're giving possession away a little bit too easy now, I think. Martinelli is the key from what I've seen. He's isolating Emerson Royale. Tottenham have the ball back. They're starting to grow into the game a little bit now. We got to be careful, although Son gives it away there and Arsenal win the ball back. I don't understand why against Tottenham with a front three with Richarlison and Son in it, who are both very quick, why are we defending so high? I get it. We want to squeeze the pitch and put the pressure on them. But we did that against Manchester United. We got picked off. I would say drop back a little bit and not put yourselves under so much pressure. But we've got the ball back. We need to dominate possession. 15 minutes gone in the North London derby. 2 big chances in the game so far. One for Richarlison. Well saved by Ramsdale. I thought it was offside, but Ben White played him on at the back post, and one for Martinelli at the back post for Arsenal. Here is Gabriel Martinelli. Richarlison is dropping back all the time to help. He knows that Royale could struggle. Partey finds Ben White. Not a bad situation. Ben White shoots, and that is in the car park, people. Terrible shot, and it goes high, wide, and very much out of the school of Thomas Partey shooting there, as they show this Ramsdale chance. Ramsdale save again. It is a good save. It's very poor defending. Richarlison is near enough unmarked. 6-7 yards out. We're trying to play them offside, and he's onside. They give the ball away here, Tottenham. Granit Xhaka, 25 yards out. Shoots deflected. Oh, just wide by Granit. Let's go of the left foot shot. And it's just wide. I don't know if it did get a deflection, but I don't mind. Arsenal shoot from distance. Just wide. Not a bad shot. I don't mind that. Kimani said that just landed in my backyard. I'm telling you, man. But Granit Xhaka there shoots from 25 yards out. About half a yard wide. I think Lloris would have probably got there. But that's what we got to do. Listen, they're not easy to break down. So you've got to try and break them down in different ways. Shoot from distance. We're in trouble here. Ben White, ball in behind. Son up against Saliba. We've doubled up on him quickly, though. Force him backwards. Here's Bentancur for Tottenham. Ball out wide. Emerson Royale up against Granit Xhaka. Partey needs to help him here. Gets to the byline. Cross it in. It's blocked. Well done, Granit Xhaka. Cleared by Alexander Zinchenko. Up in the air. Eric Dyer wins it. Bentancur heads it down the line. Zinchenko with another very good header. Throw in to Tottenham near the halfway line. Granit Xhaka, yeah, with the shot, people. Interesting game. Very interesting. You can see how both teams want to play. Arsenal dominating possession. But not easy to create chances. They've got so many players behind the ball. And here's Son. Ball over the top looking for Kane. It's a poor pass. He could have been in there. He had a little bit of space there. David Andrews, A Big C, love your watch-alongs. He said he's a Forest fan of 45 years. Do you think they can beat Leicester on Monday night, having a tough old start to the Prem? 22 new signings, mad from David. I hope Forest beat Leicester. Obviously, I'm a Nottingham boy. They've had a tough start. I think 22 signings was probably a bit too many, but if you can get the majority of them to settle, I think you can beat Leicester, but it will be a tough game. Rahal said Tomiyasu and Tierney should be in the team. Colin said he's shaking. Arsenal on the ball. Alexander Zinchenko finds Gabriel. We just need to create that big chance. We've had a half chance. We haven't created a big chance yet. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Drops into the pocket. Finds Granit Xhaka, who's out wide. Zinchenko inside. Finds Thomas Partey. I think we got to move the ball a little bit quicker. The only thing I would say, when we're in possession of the ball, it's a little bit slow, and I think that's what Conte finds it easy to defend against. I think the way you beat Tottenham is you move them around quickly And that's how you can move them around. I think when you move the ball slow, it kind of suits them. Zinchenko drops into that midfield role, finds Granit Xhaka. Gabriel Jesus out wide again, up against Richarlison. See, we're a little bit laboured in possession. Need to speed it up a gear, I think, for us to beat them. 2.4K is wild, Big C. Big up. Hey, the community is lit, man. Big up each and every one of you, each and every time. Saka, right-hand side. Ben White on the overlap. They got 2 players on him. Ben White finds Partey, 25 yards out. Oh, my God! Thomas Partey! Thomas Partey puts it in the top corner in the North London derby. Oh, my days. Thomas Partey. Can you believe it? 25 yards out. Pick that one out. Oh, my days. 1-0 to Arsenal. Thomas Partey. It's absolute scenes. Part-time Partey puts it in the top corner. Oh my gosh. What a goal. Top bins. Top bins. Are you mad? Saka finds Ben White. Rolls it to Partey. Near post. Oh my days. Are you crazy? I'm finished. End the stream, Dave. End it. Oh my God. We've waited how long for that goal? I said it before the stream, didn't I? Is this the day that Partey scores from distance? Pick that one out, Hugo. You ain't getting that, mate. Diving like Superman off the screen. What a finish. Oh, my days. Thomas Partey. We waited a long time for that one. What a goal. I said it before the stream. Is this the day he scores? Look at the scenes. The chicken's being cooked, people. It's in the oven. 1-0 to the Gunners. Thomas Partey. And it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC. We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. Someone put the pigeon in the goal, someone said, you know. Tottenham are on the break, though. We win the ball back. Here we go. We're ready now, people. It's lunchtime. We need some chicken. This chicken's getting cooked, let me tell you. Here they come on the attack. Zinchenko, just get rid of it, Ramsdale, mate. We ain't got no time for messing around. Thomas Partey, what? 500 shots he's put over the bar in about a year and a half. And he puts one in the top corner. Even the pigeons are celebrating, said Gray's Gooner. Let's go for the neck now, I'm telling you. We need the second or third. I said if we score early, we can get them. Wow. I am absolutely sweating. I feel like I'm playing the game. TMB, big up with a super chat. He said, Arteta has told them to shoot from distance. They've been trying it. Perfect tactics. Arteta is really learning on the job. Come on, you Gunners, C unit. They have shot a lot more from distance today. Wow. Partey time, people. Partey time. That is the thing. I always listen, Partey's a beast, man. We've always known he's a top player, but the shooting's been mad for a long time. Here's Odegaard, finds Saka. We're cooking, people. It's lunchtime. We're hungry. Here we go. Saka, keep going. Ref, are we going to get the free kick or what? Zinchenko. Oh, no. You've got to find that pass. Spurs on the break. You can't let them counter-attack. Saka could have got us in there. He should have played that quicker. The chicken is in the oven, people. The chicken is in the oven. I'm peckish. Here's Son. Don't let him... Oh, he megs Partey there. This could be problems. Emerson Royale whips it in. Leave that. Let that go. Let that go. It's a throw-in, or is it going to go out? Oh, it clipped the corner flag. Wow. Big up Louisa said, if you read this, can you say hello to my dad? I know he'll be watching you at home. He loves you, Curtis. Big up Louisa's dad. Big up. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the game. Partey finally hit the bird, I'm telling you. Maybe the pigeon, they put the pigeon in the top corner and, you know, it all happened. Oh, I'm gassed. People. 1-0. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. Thomas Partey, top corner. You just couldn't write the script, could you? You just could not write the script. Top bins. I don't see nothing right. Eros, don't start me, you know. It's too early in the stream for that. We'll do that when the win's secured, maybe. We start singing, you know. Superfan, it's my birthday. We better win. Happy birthday, man. Let's hope they get the win. It's still a dangerous game, though. I can't lie. Richarlison over the top for Son. Ramsdale, boy. Good job he got off his line there because Son was running. Here's Partey. Come on, let's get the second goal. Partey. Oh, Gabby Jesus. The turn is wild. Sent Dyer for his dinner. Here's Martinelli. Jesus. Just give it to Partey. Let him shoot. Oh, Jesus is cooking. Odegaard. Saka on the over. Oh, I think he picked the wrong ball there. Throw into Arsenal. We're here, man. We're here. I'm telling you. Tottenham can't cope. The heat's been turned up, man. Yeah, big up Superfan TV. Are you doing the Manchester? Yeah, I'll do the Manchester derby tomorrow. Unless we lose, then I'll be in hiding. But yeah, I'll do that. What time is it? I think it's 2 p.m. kickoff tomorrow. Man City, Man U. Here's Gabriel. 24 minutes gone. We're playing good football, man. Really good football. You definitely couldn't make this up. We said it before the stream, man. How about Partey, top corner? What a finish as well. Side foot at the near post. Here's Saka. Every time Saka gets the ball, they've got two players. Here's Partey again. Hit it. Oh, shoot, man. Just keep shooting. Martinelli's unmarked, back post. Pick him out. Saka. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Does well. Zinchenko. Here's Martinelli. Oh, come on, man. Should have got the ball out to him earlier. I still can't believe Thomas Partey has scored. They're showing the goal now. It gets better every time I look at it. Oh, my days. He starts it outside the near post and bends it into the top corner. Lloris. What's the point, man? Lloris was diving. I thought it was Superman. Look at Ramsdale, man. Scenes. Yeah, take that, Harold. Take that, Harry. We all know you're an Arsenal fan, mate. The pictures are there. You can't hide. Oh, I was only an Arsenal fan because my dad made me. No, mate. You was at the parade with red hair. You can't deny it. He was a gooner, mate. We all know. Harry, deep down, Kane's like, oh, you know what? I'm gutted we're losing, but at least losing to the team you support. Ramiro takes out Jesus there. Not a lot of contact, but you exaggerate it. 22 passes before the goal. Yo, I'm telling you, with the B-Tech Man City, you know, we're not as good as Man City, of course, but we play the same kind of football. The Pigeons are proud, man. They're on the Arsenal roof saying, finally, Partey's shots aren't hitting us, man. He's putting them in the goal for once. Free kick to Arsenal. Granit Xhaka to take it about 40 yards out, cross it in. Can we get the second goal? One thing I will say. Oh, he takes it short. Here's Martinelli up against Royale. Zinchenko pulls Richard. Touch, deliver. Oh, I thought he was going to cross it. Martinelli, deliver it. Whips it in. Oh, headed away. One thing I was going to say, Tottenham, they seem to like the high crosses. I think Dyer and Langley and... oh, what a ball, Odegaard. That's a joke. Martinelli. See, they're doubling up. Richarlison's helping Royale a lot. Jesus, he's got no help now. Here we go. Oh, Gabby, you got to shoot there. Oh, Gabby. Don't get that yellow card, my friend. If Jesus gets a yellow today, he's suspended for the Liverpool game. He needs to be careful. Man, that was a chance. Great ball from Martinelli. I think he's got a cross or shoot there. Takes too long. Jesus is walking on a thin line. That's his second foul that he's given away already, man. Oh, dear. Tottenham have the ball back. Royale wins a throw in their own half. Big up Snake Eyes. He says, big up Big C. Just got your message. I'm in Florida helping in the hospital with the storm. Once I get back, I will take care of what we discussed. Just jumped on to say, big up. Pray for Florida. Hope everyone's well in Florida and the Caribbean. I know there's big storms going off and flooding. But yeah, appreciate that, Snake Eyes. Big up. Mark said Forest to beat Leicester. I hope so. I really hope so. Here come Tottenham. Perisic in the area. Left foot shot. Hey! Terrible shot. You fraud. I said in yesterday's stream, make this old man run. I have to say, Ben White, I'm sorry, mate. You cannot be that central. You can't give him... He's got half the pitch to himself. And he is a good winger. You can't just give him that much time. I know they do tell you when the ball's over the other side to move across, but the man left him too much space. Goal kick to Arsenal. Terrible shot. You can't give him that much space, man. That's way too much. Here's Saka. Every time he gets it. Oh, he spun two of them. Go on, Bakayo. Oh, you got to pass it. You've got to pass. Dangerous. Son into Kane. What a touch by Kane. You got to stop it. Gabriel, you got to stop it. We're in trouble. Son, he's one-on-one with Richarlison. It's a poor pass. It's a poor pass. He was in. Goes over the head. Headed away. We got away with that big time. Xhaka is Richarlison. Oh my God, it's a penalty to Tottenham. What are we doing? What are you doing, Gabriel? Use your head. Does not need to make the challenge. Penalty given. We're our own worst enemy. Xhaka tried to give the penalty away. Gabriel, just stay on your feet, you fraud. And then he puts his arms up. It's a pen all day long, mate. It's a shambles. They gave him a hair transplant. He needed a brain transplant as well. Foolish behaviour. You don't have to tackle every time someone's near you. What kind of foolish defending is that? Penalty to them lot. Shambles. Shambles, mate. Absolute pathetic from Gabriel. He's got that same Granit Xhaka school of thinking. Oh, the ball's there. I've got to tackle. Stay on your feet. Richarlison wasn't even trying to shoot. In my head, this is a write-off already because when does Kane miss penalties? Ramsdale, you train with him for England. You know where he likes putting penalties. Probably the best penalty taker in world football. But he did miss a penalty for Spurs not long ago. Ramsdale, we need a hero. Enrique Iglesias settings. I think he's going to go straight down the middle. Because I think he knows. Kane usually goes left, whips it with power. I think he's going to smash this down the middle. Look, Ramsdale's pointing one way. Rambo, come on. You trained with him for the last 2 weeks. For England. I think he goes straight down the middle. Come on, Rambo. Come on, Rambo. Make yourself a hero. You train with him. You know where he goes. I think he's going straight down the middle. Because Ramsdale's definitely going to dive out the way. There's no way he's going to stand up. Harry Kane. Straight down the middle. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? I knew it. I predicted that whole goal. I said he'll go keeper's right. He drills it. 1-1. Gabriel, you absolute bold fraud, mate. You should have stayed in Turkey and got a brain transplant when they took your hair off. I've basically called the whole game. Thomas Partey will score from distance. I said he'll go straight down the middle because there's no way Ramsdale will stand still. Gabriel, mate, you're clueless. What can I say? Shambles. Does not need to make the challenge. Yep, Saka lost the ball on the edge of their own box. I was bigging this Gabriel guy up so much last season. Now I've seen Saliba. This Gabriel is not as good as I thought he was. Does this all the time. He's got no patience. Every time the ball's near him, he thinks he has to slide. He is. He's a Brazilian Kimpembe. He's just clumsy. They just want to beat you up all the time. Challenging people every minute. Shambles. Absolute shambles. We're our own worst enemy. Tottenham haven't done anything. Gabriel Margaritas, I'm telling you, he must be drunk. I don't know what he's doing. I knew he was going to go down the middle. Knew it. Plays against him all the time for England. He loves going keeper's right and drilling it. Just pop it down the middle, mate. He's going to dive. Just give him a goal. Give it to him. Does anyone ever give us a goal? No, we have to, put a belter in the top corner. But here, you lot have a goal, mate. Richarlison in the area. Didn't look that dangerous. Just clamp him down. I actually think we're going to get to a point with Gabriel where he might have to get dropped. You might have to put Ben White in. Here's Gabriel Jesus. What a block, man. Oh, no. We had a chance there. Go straight through to Lloris. Ah, dear me. Gabriel is moving like Granit Xhaka, man. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. What are you saying about that foolish defending?
It's terrible.
This
Wait.
Cruz and his teammate Kai.
What's up?
He's a Chelsea fan, so you ain't saying much.
Oh, shut up, guys.
What are you saying about that defending? Cruz, what are you saying about it? Gabriel, clueless.
Get rid of him.
He's stupid.
What?
Stupid.
What do you think the score's going to be?
2-1 by the end of that game.
2-1-2.
Arsenal.
Oh, I'll take that. What are you saying, Cruz?
I'm saying
Sadly, I'm saying 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
All right, you get off. You got a Barcelona shirt on as well. You're letting us down. We're Santa Claus FC, mate. Come and take your gifts. If you need a goal, we'll give it to you. Here's Richarlison, gets the ball out wide. At least they won today anyway. Here's Kane, whips it in, back post, cleared. Goes out for a corner. We're hanging on now. Why do we do this to ourselves? I don't get it. I do not get it. Kids bigging up, I said big up the Chelsea lad, hey. Big up the lads. Thierry's there, doesn't look happy. Doesn't look happy. I wouldn't be happy either, Thierry. He's fuming, you know. Look at him, you can see he's like, what? Thierry, the king is at the game, people. Arsenal, wake up, the king's in the stand. And you, man, letting this team pick you off, corner to Spurs. Dyer's having a wrestling match with Xhaka. In swing on Ramsdale. Collect it, man. Always flapping at corners. Always flapping. Does well to flick it away, but we are our own worst enemy. Defend properly, man. Does well in the end under pressure. The whole mood has changed. We've gone from comfortably winning, looking like we can go 2-0 up, to 1-1. Muscles in the neck, I'm telling you, man, straining. Perisic with a long throw as well, headed away. We look uncomfortable. Here's Bentancur, finds Royale. Come on, step it up, man. You've took your foot off the gas. That's what Coach always used to say to me. How good are you when you're not good? When we're not, look at Gabriel, what are you doing? He is literally Santa Claus. He's just handing out gifts all over the place. Terrible. Second time he's given it away. Perisic. Oh, it's a free kick. Very lucky. We got to gather ourselves now. 35 minutes gone. These guys need some orange juice and a Jaffa cake at half time. I don't know what's going off. They look like they got no energy all of a sudden. Calm the game down. Look, Ramsdale kicks it out. It's a terrible goal kick. Here's Richarlison. Son's unmarked. Great block by Saliba. Why are we panicking so much? Xhaka, move the ball, please. You can't run. Good ball out wide. Here we go. Can we get forward? Here's Gabriel Jesus. Skips past two. That's a free kick. Are we going to book Romero for that? Play on. Martinelli finds Odegaard. 25 yards out. Saka. Come on. You owe us. You lost the ball in that last attack. Saka whips it in. You can't just kick it at him, Bakayo. Use your right foot, man. It's too predictable. They appeal for another penalty there. It's a corner to Arsenal. Manage the game. When you go 1-0 up, you got to manage the game. Don't give them chances. Frustrate them. We just handed out the goal. Is this handball? Nah, it hits him on the side, man. Doesn't hit his hand. Nah, it's not a penalty. It's a corner to Arsenal. We got to get it together, man. We got to get it together. In swinging corner, Saka. Wingers have got to do more now. They've gone quiet all of a sudden. In swinging corner, Saka to take it. Here we go. Ball whipped in. Lloris flaps at it. Comes back out and they clear it. Come on, Odegaard, be strong. Don't let Son bully you. Don't let him bully you, Odegaard. Oh, Richarlison. They could be in. Oh, he overhits the pass to Perisic. I can't believe it. We're crumbling. Kane with a header. Saved by Ramsdale. They are dealing with us on the counter-attack. The way Odegaard just got bullied by Son. Is Son some strong guy, bruv? He just pushed him off the ball. Weak. Weak, bruv. I don't like this little weak, soft players. This man's meant to be our captain. Skipper. Where's your strength? Dashed him off the ball like he wasn't even there, bruv. I just don't like this. Where's all the fight in this team? Man dashed him off the ball. I've never seen Son just dash man off the ball like that. Weak, bruv. I don't like that. Dashed him off the ball, then just ran away from him. Man said he ain't getting enough sun. Yo, we need half time. We're hanging on. Come on, man. Please wake up. I tell you what, Richarlison has helped out Royale so much. Martinelli cannot get a one-on-one against him. Here's Ben White. 30 yards out. Finds Saka. Come on, Saka. Hasn't been great in the first half. Ben White clips it into the back post. That's not bad. Chance. Oh, headed away. Not a bad ball. Arsenal recover it. Thomas Partey. Martinelli. Has he got Royale one-on-one now? Saka finds Martinelli. It's cleared. Is that a corner? Corner to Arsenal. Come on! Wake up! These men are sleeping. It's a North London derby. We're hyped. What's going on? Too soft, man. These men need to wake up. Dashing man off the ball. We're at home. Corner. Martinelli to take it. In swinger. Whips it in. Oh, headed away. We didn't even attack the ball. Zinchenko does really well there. He was under pressure. Finds Saka. Saka's got to step up. I don't think he's done enough in this game so far. Partey. Finds Gabriel Jesus. He's way too deep. Great ball into Odegaard. Dashed off the ball. You better man up, Odegaard! You're meant to be the captain! Weak! Weak player! I don't like seeing it. Weak player, bruv. Dashed off the ball again. Now what's happening? Gabriel. Does he win the ball? I don't know. Gabriel's having an absolute shocker, by the way. He's having a nightmare on Elm Street, Gabriel. He's playing so bad, I would be tempted to bring Tomiyasu on at right back and push Ben White centre back. He's having a nightmare. He's having an absolute Freddy Krueger. Odegaard is winding me up. He's weak. Yeah, you're good on the ball when you get time and space. He's getting dashed off the ball every minute. The sun's out as well, so where's the solar energy, man? Vex. It's a North London derby. You can't let these men just push you off the ball. Easily as well. Richarlison, flick on, doesn't get there. Zinchenko finds Martinelli. We have to get him higher up the pitch. Odegaard, come on, man. He's on the ball now. Make something happen. Saka. Lose the ball. Saka's not at it either. No, what's going on? Son's bullying, man. Perisic goes long there, looking for Kane. Saliba, come on, man. Rolls Royce business. You got look at Xhaka. We're in trouble. Saliba's moving. Look at that, Richarlison. Move yourself, brethren. William Saliba. He's playing like a Rolls Royce. Gabriel's playing like a clapped out Ford Escort, bruv. That's the problem. Come on, Saka, drive. You're one-on-one with him now. Saka, you've been poor. That is awful. He's so predictable. It's so predictable. Partey fouls him. Oh, he wins the ball. Well done. Here we go. Driving me nuts right now. Odegaard, Saka. Odegaard, you fraud! You are a fraud, Odegaard! I can't stand him. Spurs on the attack. I can't watch him no more. He's making my eyes hurt. Spurs on the attack. Royale. He says, get up. I can't believe it. The man's standing there on the ball. It's the North London derby, my friend. You have not got 30 seconds on the ball. Odegaard's getting bullied, mate. I'm sorry. He's getting bullied. Absolutely getting bullied. All this possession, not creating anything. He fouled me. Get up, you fraud. B-Tech Mesut Ozil. Don't ever compare him to Mesut. What's he doing? 3 times in 3 minutes. Bullied, bang. Yeah, you're right, John. You're right. I take it back. I overpraise this guy, Gabriel. I've seen Saliba. That's the real level. This guy ain't as good as I thought. Odegaard's giving me absolute head loss. Absolute head loss. The brother's soft. He'll probably score now. Go on, Odegaard. Make up for it. Here he is. Out wide. Who's that? Jesus. Head to the penalty area. Hi! Gabby! Oh, my God! Still Jesus! I saved it! Oh! Gabriel Jesus goes past 2 and Lloris saves it. The shot was straight at him, really. That's better from Odegaard. Look at the footwork from Gabby. Chops Royale. See you later. Chops Romero. Oh, he toe pokes it straight at him. Unbelievable footwork. Oh, man. I'm on edge here, people. I'm telling you. Well, we got 2 minutes till half time. I need a break. I need a break, man. I'm exhausted. Whew, should he score? I think he hit it straight at him, you know. If he had to, he should have at least after like stretch his arms out or something. It was straight at him. Great footwork though. Oh man, I'm sweating. We're hyped, people. Ball over the top. Spurs. Romero. Martinelli presses him. Can we press? High ball. Come on, we gotta win that. Gabriel wins the header. Zinchenko, come on, can we score before half time? Xhaka finds Zinchenko. Left hand side, whips it in. Jesus flicks it on Saka. It's a chance. It's half a chance. Lloris takes it. I honestly don't think Saka's been that good. It was not an easy chance, but I don't think he's been that good. They've doubled up on him all game. He's struggling. Alfred, Marquinhos in, Saka in the 10. Yeah, that's the thing, innit? We haven't got Smith Rowe, so we don't have the... Well, we got Fabio Vieira. We paid 35 million for him, so... I don't think we've played that great. We've had little spells where it's looked good. Smooth one, Jay. Bro, of course. Man said if Odegaard scores, will he... Yeah, I'll more than flip-flop. I've shouted at him, but yeah, I'll celebrate shamelessly. You know this. When did Saka last play well? He hasn't been good enough today for me. Hasn't looked after the ball well. Here's Harry Kane. Left-hand side. Perisic on the overlap. He finds Son. It's too easy. Come on, Saliba. Wrap that up. Here's Son. Still can't believe they equalise. 25 yards out. Chance for Tottenham. Richarlison out wide up against Zinchenko. Good tackle. Great tackle. Gabriel Jesus does absolutely brilliant there. Oh, magnificent. Magnificent play by Jesus there. Tackles Richarlison and then cuts inside him. Them little turns and how he shifts it. His low centre of gravity is fantastic. Jesus has been fantastic. We just haven't had the goal out of him. We don't create enough for him in these big games. That's what I'm saying. We've got to find a way of creating more. 2 minutes added on, people. I still think if you look at this game, not enough of our players in attacking areas are playing that well. I think Saka's quiet. I think, look at Odegaard. Always lucky there. Wins a free kick. Jesus is our linchpin, 100%. I love this guy, bro. Hey, big up, man. Big up. Jesus creating his own chances and defending as well. I would say Odegaard, Saka, not involved in this game enough. Even Xhaka's quiet. He hasn't had the ball much. Thomas Partey, who scored that absolute belter. We should be leading. There's no way this game should be 1-1. Ben White looking for Saka there. Not a bad ball. He didn't make the run. It's a throw into Arsenal. 30 seconds to go till half time. Can we nick a goal before half time? Partey, 30 yards out. Finds Zinchenko. Martinelli. He's up against Royale here. Richarlison. Here's Martinelli. Good footwork. Still Martinelli. Still Martinelli. You've lost the ball. It's poor. That's when he's just got to lift his head up. Saliba. Look at Saliba. He's absolutely on. He's going to shoot. Saliba. Here we go. Last chance before half time. Xhaka. Jesus. Nah. Half time. He gives a free kick. That'll be half time, people. Saka's not quite at it, you know. I don't know what it is with him. Saliba's unbelievable. Half time whistle goes. Half-time whistle goes, people. Arsenal 1. Tottenham 1. Yeah, Arthur, I cannot remember saying that. I think I said Saliba's our best defender since Sol Campbell. I did actually say Gabriel at first, but then I've said Saliba. I take that all back. Koscielny was better than him. Vermaelen was better. Disappointed. Let's put the tweet out. Disappointed to be 1-1. We handed them the goal. Saka and Odegaard quiet. Jesus and Martinelli look lively. Great goal by Partey. This is a huge second half. I'm not happy with that first half. I'm going to be totally honest. I am not happy with that first half. There's no way on earth that we should be 1-1 with them. This is why we didn't get top 4 last season, if I'm being honest, because you look at Tottenham away, red card. You look at Man City away, red card. Liverpool away in the cup, red card. Man City at home, give away a penalty. In big games, you can't make stupid mistakes. Even Man United the other week, we were shambles with them goals. They were terrible. Odegaard needs some hard food, man. I'm sorry. I like him as a player. But when teams get in his face and make life difficult, sometimes he can't handle it physically. Anyway, let's do the halftime giveaway. 3,000 of you in the chat. Let me give something back to the community. Little thank you for the 50k subscribers. This is part one of the giveaway, right? This is part one. So, we teamed up with Sanucci. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about Sanucci. It's an urban jewelry company. Very big at the moment. We got an Arsenal pendant and chain to give away. So it comes in a little leather Arsenal bag. Nice little thing. You get a little card. Official Arsenal product. Let me just show it to you before we do the question. I want to put that first half out of my mind because I'm fuming. If we lose this game, you might want nothing to do with this. So it's a gold, and you got your little gold cannon on the edge. I think it's sold out at the moment. It's one of their most popular pieces. So you get that. Little giveaway. Whoever wins, I'll send it out on Monday. And hopefully you'll get that next week, depending on where you are in the world, actually. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you 3 questions, but answer them all at once. So don't answer each question individually. Don't put one answer in and then the next one. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Answer all 3 of them at once after the 3rd question. The first person to get all 3 of them right, you win it, right? So fingers on the buzzers. So I'll give you the first question, write the answer, but don't enter it in the comments. And I have to say, the one that comes up on my screen first is the one that's going to win, right? Because I remember last time, people were sending me screenshots going, oh, I was first. But I have to go on the one that comes up on my screen first. Because I think on your own computer, it probably comes up quicker. So I'll, go off whoever gets the right answer first. So get yourself ready, people. Remember, don't put the answer in until the end of the 3rd question. And a lot of you have been here for a long time. You'll know the answers. So, and big up Fran as well. He said, I'm the winner. Right, listen. First question, right? First question. Fingers on the buzzers. Get ready to type. Name the Dutch legendary midfielder that I played against, right? The Dutch legendary midfielder I played against. I've told the story about 20 times, right? Don't write it, though. Just type it. Don't type it. Just type it. Don't enter it yet. Save yourself. Don't waste it. Dutch legend, centre midfielder who I played against. That's all you're getting, right? Look at man. Why am man typing it? Just save yourself. Yeah? Put all 3 answers at the end. Man's putting Overmars. Right, some of you have wrote it. Don't type it yet, people. Don't type it. You're wasting your energy. Dutch legendary midfielder that I played against. That's number 1. Question number 2. Question number 2. You ready? Who is my favourite player of all time? My GOAT, my favourite, my idol growing up, the best. That's your second question. First question, which legendary Dutch midfielder? Second question, who's my favourite player of all time? My GOAT, right? Don't type in the answers. Save yourself. Save yourself, right? You're wasting yourself. Third question, when this question is asked, then put in all 3 answers at once. The first one to get all 3 answers, you're the winner. My third question, right? Who is my favourite Arsenal player of all time? So, Dutch legend, favourite player of all time, favourite Arsenal player of all time. I'm looking in the comments. First one to get all 3. Oh, there's a few of you, right? I got to scroll because last time people were saying, right, who got it first? A few of you have got it. So the answers were Edgar Davids was the Dutch legend, R9 Ronaldo, and Thierry Henry. The first one I can see is Harry. Harry, you're the winner, unless somebody else put it. Harry, you're the first one. Harry, you're the winner. I'm just scrolling up to make sure nobody else. Yeah, Harry's the winner. Harry, well done. You're the winner. Get in touch. Send me an email or DM me on Twitter. Loads of you got it as well. He must have typed that really quick. See, some of you were putting Ronaldo. Just put R9. Save yourself the time. We'll do another giveaway in a couple of weeks, but Harry gets the win. Loads of you got it right. Some of you are putting Overmars. Is he definitely the first one who put it? Harry is the winner, people. So Harry, send me a message. Harry wins on North London Derby Day. Yeah. Harry, so Ghosted saying his is first. Right, let me just scroll through. Because this what happened last time. Oh, mine's first. I told you I'm going off my screen. I'll show you my screen, but... Yeah, no, definitely. This Harry was the first one. So, yeah, Harry, you're the winner. Get in touch. And I'll send that to you on Monday, people. So, there's the first. We'll do another giveaway next week, though. Harry is disqualified. Too close to Harry Kane. Oh, dear. Curtis, you have looked at the app sample I sent you. Please call me. Oh, I did. No, penny for the guy. I appreciate it. You sent me an app idea. I will get back to you. I will definitely get back to you. I am King said mine was second. Oh, man, apologies. Don't worry, we'll do another one next week. I might. What do we do next week? Well, I'll have a look. Let's have a look. Curtis, suspect Magalhaes will cost us, bro. Nah, no second prize, I'm afraid. No second prize. Zaynot, yeah, it's over. It's well over. I appreciate you got the answer right, but it's done and dusted now. Harry, if you're in the comments, either message me, curtisshawtv@hotmail.com, or DM me on Twitter, or yeah, my DMs are open. DM me on Twitter. Anyway, yeah, easy questions. You know, I want it to be easy. I want people to get it. But if you didn't watch the channel that much, you might not have won it. So I was, like I said, someone saying what was the prize. I'm giving this Sanucci Arsenal chain away. So, you know, we'll do bigger and better ones. Don't worry. These are the small fries, you know. When we hit 100k, we'll do the PS5. That's what you really want to win. Little Arsenal pendant on the end. Let's go. Anyway, giveaway's over. Harry, and if Harry don't get in contact, we'll do another one. It goes back to the poll, because I ain't seen Harry say anything back since. So if he's disappeared, we'll throw it back in. But anyway, let's concentrate on the game. I got to be honest, people, I'm not happy. I am not happy with that first half. I thought we were poor. We had good parts of the game. Oh, here he is. DM'd you now. Harry, where did you DM me? On Twitter, yeah? Oh, yeah, Harry, yeah, I got you. Harry Butler, is it? There you go. Big up, Harry. I'll message you back after the game. Anyway, do you know what? I think I need half-time. I'm sweating. It's not at the point where... It's not panic stations, and I'm not overreacting. I'm just so disappointed with the fact that we're drawing. You know, with Arsenal, you watch games and you think... You've been the better team, but somehow you're not winning. Same against United. Better team, but we're not winning and end up losing. We cannot afford to not win this game. We have to win this game. Big up Ella, man. Yeah, when I'm at 100,000, I ain't doing what Fran did. Fran came out too quick. Yeah, Fran came out with PS5s at, what, 1K, was it? Mate, when he gets to 10K, I told you, I want crypto and a mortgage off him. Anything less, and I'm disappointed. He set the bar too high. I want my Curtis Shaw TV mug. I think the merch, I'm going to try and get the merch started during the World Cup, because that's when I'll have a bit of time and we get the merch going, you know, ready for Christmas. But we need to play. We need a big second half, people. For me, Odegaard, not good enough. Saka, not good enough. Xhaka, not playing bad, but not getting on the ball enough. And Gabriel Magalhaes is having a poor game. He's having a poor game. And I have bigged him up a lot at times. And I'm not going to completely write him off because of one bad performance. But these errors in his game have been there for a while. They've been there for a while. And they are a problem. For some reason, he's like a bull who sees a red rag. Oh, sure. Listen, I'm going to email you back. Sorry, I just saw your email saying for the address. Go and follow her. She does some great merch and drawings and stuff on Twitter. And I am going to send you that. She's got some quality Arsenal merch as well. I'm going to promote some on the channel. Arcade said, sub to your bro. Listen, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. 3,200 of you watching live on YouTube and 49 watching on Twitch. Big up to all the C Unit community. Like the video. We're looking for 3,000 likes today. It's North London Derby Day. And make sure you get voting. Football Content Awards, link in the description. And also Surfshark VPN in the description as well. This 45 minutes, in my opinion, is going to tell me everything I need to know about this team. I'm sorry, it is. And you should never use one game as a judgment of a team. We could lose this game and still achieve something great this season. We could win this game and equally fail. But I just think, because there's been so much hype and expectation around this team, if you play Man United that aren't great and get beat 3-1, and then somehow you get beat at home to your biggest rivals, I'm sorry, you're not the real deal. You're not quite what you think you are. If we grind out this victory today, and we go and beat Liverpool next week and perform, then I'll say, yeah, man, we really are moving places. There's still an element of weakness in this team for me. Latte said, I can say without a doubt, no World Cup for Gabriel Magalhaes. He ain't touching the World Cup defending like that, I'm telling you now. Not when they got man like Marquinhos and Thiago Silva. You ain't touching that squad defending like that. You're just not. He's become a liability. I thought he was going to improve massively. Troy said, big up, first time ever managed to get all 3 daughters and the missus watching the game. There will be no drop bikinis today. Yeah, you have to keep it, calm today. You got your picnics them watching as well. So the missus has to behave. But big up, Troy. Appreciate it. Charles says, big up, fancy free Brooklyn. Hey, do you know what? I was supposed to shout out somebody at halftime. Right, there we go. So I got a shout out. Justin Sweeney, right? Big up Justin Sweeney. It's his birthday today, 40th birthday. Happy birthday to Justin Sweeney. They're doing a watch-along in, let me see. They're doing a watch-along in the Fancy Free Bar in Brooklyn. Big up to everyone watching the game there in Brooklyn. And happy birthday to Justin Sweeney, 40 today. And let's hope they don't mash up your birthday in this second half. Big up all the BK gang. And big up to Justin. Happy birthday to you. I know I got a message from your partner saying, could I shout you out? So hope you have a great birthday. Let's hope Arsenal do not mash up your 40th birthday. Big up, Justin. Big second half coming up after the break. Big second half. And how are you feeling, people? Do you think we need to make a change? He's going to have to be brave. I'm sorry, he's going to have to be brave. Let me end that poll, by the way. That poll is still up. This manager is going to have to be brave in this half, because if Saka continues to play like that, you got to be strong enough to take him off. I don't care what he's done in the past 2 years. I would rather see Marquinhos running at someone if Saka's going to continue to play like that. He's not having a stinker, but he's not doing enough. Martin Odegaard, you've got to do more. If he continues to play like that, you've got to take him off for Vieira. Equally, he can turn it around if he's, focused. This is a big... They're on the pitch, people. Second half. Listen, Marquinhos for Saka. And Vieira for Odegaard. Saka was better than Martinelli. Not for me. Not for me. Second half's underway, people. Here we go. This is it. Are we the real deal? Arsenal shooting from right to left towards the North Bank. That's the end where I usually sit, just behind the goal, towards the corner flag on the near side. Do you have an agenda against Saka? Bro, I can have an agenda against Saka. I love Saka, but you telling me he played well in that first 45? What did he do, bro? Let's be totally honest. We got to be honest as well. Just because we really like a player doesn't mean we have to pretend he's playing well all the time. He did not play well in that first half. He's got to do more. There was no end product from him. Went on a couple of good runs. He lost the ball in the build-up to the goal that we conceded. So he can definitely play better than what we saw in that first half. But anyway, let's see anyway. Should have started Tierney for this game, not gonna lie. Let's see, people, let's see. It's a big second half. Gabriel Jesus gets tackled there. The ref says, get up. We are Santa Claus and we wear a red and white hat. Ball over the top. Chance for Tottenham on the break here. Good tackle. Romero was in the penalty area. Saliba's been outstanding. Everyone that has come near him, he's dealt with it. Yeah, come on, people. If you watch my channel enough, I don't have an agenda against Saka. Come on. We all love Saka as Arsenal fans. We don't need to pretend when he's playing well and when he's not, you know. Everybody is there for constructive criticism. Equally, they get the praise when they do well. He can do a lot more than what we saw. He was a little bit predictable for me. Big up Richard, C Unit. Tottenham on the ball. Perisic up against Ben White. Ben White does really well there. Finds Odegaard. The boys need to step up. We need to create more chances. Thomas Partey. That is a fantastic ball over the top. Martinelli towards the corner flag. He's got Romero isolated here. He needs to do him. I think should have ran at him. Odegaard shoots. It's blocked. I actually think Martinelli should have ran at him there, you know. Here's Ben White. Finds Saka. Come on, Bakayo. Finds Partey, who shoots again. It's blocked. Goes out for a throw into Arsenal. Come on. Let's go. No playing around, Jake. You're right. We need to do more. Take Zinni off. Yeah, Ram, listen, I was a big fan of Gabriel Magalhaes, but listen, equally, look, I bigged him up massively. Now I'm saying the man ain't looking as good. I say what I see. That's all I can do. It's always an agenda when you talk the truth. I don't know where this always comes from in the Arsenal fan base. If you give constructive criticism of a player, oh, you've got an agenda. Nah, the reality is Saka's not playing that well. Gabriel's not playing that well. Odegaard's not. And I'm going to say it. I'm not going to lie and say, well, you know, Saka's been great for a couple of years, so I can't criticise him. He hasn't done much. Simple as that. And I won't hide from it. Ben White is not helping Saka. I don't think that Ben White will be encouraged to get forward, though, because of Son on the counter-attack. And he's not a natural right-back, so I'm not surprised that Ben White's not getting forward much. I think we're going to play lopsided, where Zinchenko goes into midfield. Ben White just tucks into almost a centre-back point. Here we go. Big chance for Saka now. One-on-one with the defender. Saka in the area. Shoots. Saved by Lloris. Yeah! Gabriel Jesus! Yeah! Yeah! He does the Thierry Henry celebration. It's absolute scenes. Gabriel Jesus! He does the Thierry Henry celebration. Yes! Saka with the shot in the build-up. I've always rated him. Gabriel Jesus doing the Thierry Henry celebration. Are you mad? Are you crazy, my bro? Gabriel Jesus! Oh, my days. He's only done the Thierry celebration. I'm done. Please don't be offside, Lloris. No offsides. Oh, tears in my eyes. Look at Romero. Yo, Romero. Oh, look at Lloris. He's shambolic. Look at them. They're a mess. Gabriel Jesus. I love him. Look at Lloris. Calamity. Taps it in from a yard out. He did the Thierry celebration. Tears of joy. Tears of joy in my eyes, mate. Gabriel Jesus. 2-1 to Arsenal. Oh, my days. And it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC. We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. And it's Arsenal. Arsenal. Come on. Let's cook this chicken. I'm peckish. Woo! 5th goal of the season. Diego, big up Big C. Love the content and community. You're keeping it real about Saka. That first half wasn't top 4 quality. I'm sweating. It's a corner to Tottenham. Please don't do anything stupid. Shameless Shaw settings in 4K as well. We don't even hide from it. I'm shameless. Gabriel Jesus did the Henry celebration. I'm done. Corner to Tottenham. Son whips it in. Ramsdale comes out to Højbjerg. Great block. Saka, well done. We're on the break here. Saliba on the break. Oh, unlucky. Go on, William. Yes. Throw into Tottenham. Oh, my days. Calamity from Lloris. Same here, Big C. Tears of joy. You are my favourite. Big. He's only got people. He scored and did the Thierry celebration. We seen Oba do it last year, but he left. It went sour. Gabriel Jesus, he's a new man. This ain't the Jesus that played for Man City, I'm telling you. They had the shackles on him, playing him right wing, dragging him off, super sub. We're here. Hey, big up Rico. Yo, Reeks, big up Curtis. It's me, Rico. Big up Reeks. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Come on, here's Martinelli. Here we go. We're cooking. Drive at him. Look at him, man. They're scared of him. That's our ball. Nah, I think it's probably a goal kick. I ran out of space. End the stream, Dave. End the stream. AFC Gaming. Makes you wonder where Spurs would be without Conte. He's keeping their head above water, mate. Let me tell you. Ah, dear. Last time a striker did the Omri celebration, we sold it. He ain't going nowhere, man. 5-year contract. He's good to go. Gabriel Jesus, man. Oh, Partey wins it back. Come on. I want the third. I think if we get the third, they disappear. I really do. Xhaka finds Zinchenko. Come on. Great ball down the side. Jesus. Oh, my God. He's made Ramiro look like he's not even there. Ah! Referee! Penalty, give it, you bold fraud. Oh, we need a VAR check. I need to see it. Here's Zinchenko. Jesus ain't up yet. Look at that ball from Zinny. Give us all the Man City's fringe players. I'll take all of them. Saka finds Ben White. Ben White digs it. Jesus! Oh, what a miss. Ah, Gabby. Ah, I should have scored. It's unbelievable football. Saka, Ben White, Jesus heads it wide, 8 yards out. What a chance. Seemed off balance. Oh, that could have been game over. That could have been game, set, and match. Roger Federer. 6-4, 6-2, 6-love. Oh, do a VAR check. I want a penalty. I'm shameless. Give us a pen. Please be a pen. Look at the way Ramiro got spun. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. Eric Dyer kicks him. It's a pen. That is a penalty. Give the penalty, Anthony Taylor, you cheat. That's a pen. That is a penalty, please. I don't care if it's minimal. That is a pen. Please, what's happening? Is there a VAR check? My volume's low. Somebody let me know what's going. That is a penalty. Is there no VAR check? Why are they not showing it? I don't want to see the goal. Look at Ramiro. And Lloris, mate. Oh, my days. Why are they not replaying the goal? Why are they not? That's a pen. Why are they not checking it, man? Oh, Lloris. That is shambolical. Oh, no pen, man. They're not. Are they even checking it? Why does VAR not work for Arsenal? He's clipped him. Dyer's clipped his ankle. No pen. Doesn't even look like they checked it. Let's hope we're not... no check. Shambolic, mate. Let's just get the third goal. We can't rely on the ref. We can't rely on VAR. Here's Eric Dyer. I need to calm down, man. Oh, dear me. What a game. Commentator said not clear and obvious. It's absolute. I've seen them give him. No, Ben White, that was a fantastic ball, by the way. That was a great ball. Stood it up to the back post. Jesus! Oh, just wide. Zinchenko does well there. Big header. People, smash them likes. We want 3,000 likes. Subscribe if you haven't already. Arsenal 2-1 up in the North London derby. Jesus and Thomas Partey with the goals. We lead 2-1. Can we carry the team to victory? VAR is a farce. I'm not watching the game. Why are VAR not looking at it? I don't get it. People saying the commentator said it wasn't clear and obvious. Richarlison is offside there. And it's a free kick to Arsenal. Slow the game down a little bit. Kulusevski, not in the squad for Tottenham today. Which I don't mind that, to be honest. Ramsdale kicks it long. Ben White keeps it in. And Odegaard wins the free kick. Arsenal have had 60% possession. I cannot believe that wasn't given as a penalty. How was that penalty not checked? Oh, come on. Yeah, oh, shameless, mate. Shameless settings. Great ball. Martinelli finds Thomas Partey, middle of the pitch. Gets out wide to Saka. This is where he needs to drive. He's up against one defender. Oh, no, they've got 2 out on him now. Give it. Ben White, open up, man. Don't go back there. Saka. Back post. You got players in. Whips it in. Comes to the back post. Martinelli. Doesn't have a great first touch. Stands it up. Headed away by Romero. Zinchenko retains possession. Arsenal starting to grow again into the game. Can we get that third goal? Here's Ben White with the long diag. Emerson Royale heads it out. He goes out for a throw-in. Get up, you Burger King chicken Royale, mate. Get out of here. Zinchenko. Zinni's calm on the ball, you know. Get off him, man. Martinelli's too good for Royale, man. Come off him. If that was Kane or Son penalty, yeah, Kane would have been rolling around, mate. They'd have gone straight to VAR. Oh, England's golden boy. We can't wait to give it. You know how this thing goes, man. They don't like us, but we don't care. We don't care. Here's William Saliba. Saliba's been exceptional. For me, Saliba, Gabriel Jesus, best 2 players on the pitch for us. I think Partey's been good as well. Ben White's done decent as well. Brendan O'Connor, thank you for becoming a member on the channel. Really appreciate it. Maybe we get a member stream this week, possibly. Obviously, we've got Europa League watch-along on Thursday against the mighty Bodo Glimt. And obviously, Liverpool next weekend. Zinchenko finds Martinelli on the byline. Stands it up. Chance! Headed away. Tottenham, they seem to like them high crosses. And he's given a free kick to Tottenham. It's offside at the back post. Free kick to Tottenham in their own penalty area. Let me slow down slightly because, boy, I'm using a lot of energy in this watch-along. I'm enjoying it, but I'm on edge. I feel a lot better now we're 2-1 up. Gabriel Jesus, man of the match for me so far, but a long way to go. Richarlison whips in the cross, blocked by Zinchenko. Could go out for a corner. Richarlison keeps it in towards the Arsenal penalty area. Here's Emerson Royale. Tottenham honestly have not been that good, but you just know you can't afford to give them any opportunity, and that's the danger all the time. You can't afford them to create anything. Here's Kane, forced all the way back to the halfway line. And Brendan said, buzzing, loving the stream. I hope we're still buzzing at the end of it. Here's Richarlison on the attack, tries to find Son, edge of the penalty area. No one reacts, shoot! And it goes over. Højbjerg's shot is wide. Is that a corner or is it a goal kick? He was way too unmarked there. He was in acres of space. Richarlison's pass was behind Son. Everyone stood still. How is he complaining for a corner, bro? I didn't touch no one. That's a goal kick. Harold always gets a pen against us. You know it every time, man. Saliba, man of the match. I would say Saliba and Gabby. I'm more inclined to go for Gabby because he's defended, he's attacked, and he's scored. I think I would actually just edge Gabby Jesus above Saliba, but Saliba's been outstanding as well. Here come Arsenal, Zinchenko in that central role. Finds Granit Xhaka, 25 yards out, whips it to the back post. Jesus, header! Oh, saved by Lloris. Wasn't quite enough power in the header. The cross didn't have a lot of power in it. Similar to the ball against Brentford. I think he's just offside anyway. Saliba or Partey? Yeah, Saliba, Partey, Jesus have been the 3 best players for me. Closely, I would say Ben White's done good as well. Jesus has just done an Henry celebration, man. I'm kind of leaning towards him. But Thomas Partey's put one top corner from 25 yards as well. When will Partey get the respect? He'll get the respect when he plays about 5 games in a row. Look at Saliba there. Kane could have been one-on-one there. Saliba's like, listen, little man, where you going? Partey takes the ball off Son. Oh, Partey is so good, you know. Look at him. He's unbelievable. He finds Martinelli. Zinchenko inside. Zinni. Martinelli. Oh, the end product's got to be better. It's fantastic football. Martinelli doesn't pick a good pass there. Odegaard wins it back, although we've given it away. Partey, that was outstanding. Spurs on the break. Kane, left-hand side, up against Saliba. Whipped into the penalty area. That's dangerous. Xhaka needs to clear it. Be careful. Does well. He falls over the corner flag. Zinchenko, lovely ball into Martinelli. Martinelli's... Hey! That's got to be a yellow card for Chicken Royale. Mate, the Omri celebration, I'm done, mate. I've seen enough. I'm finished. When I see that, yeah, my head's gone. Brendan said, just renewed my membership, bro. Keep up the good work. Loving the game. Appreciate that. That is a horrible challenge from Emerson Royale, you scumbag. Brazil. He's been sent off. He's been sent off. Yes. We are sold out of chicken royales. Would you like another order? They're having a fight now. Shut up, Richarlison, you punk. No chicken royales. Only Whopper meals, people. Emerson, a.k.a. Chicken Royale, has been sent off. Straight red card. Chicken Royale sent off. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's a horrendous challenge. Just studs him. Oh, come on. Nah. Red card. Take that, you Nando's scumbag. Love it, Anthony Taylor. I tell you what, this Anthony Taylor, mate, I have always rated him. Yeah? He's got lovely hair. He's a good ref, very strong ref. And I love what I'm seeing from him. Quality ref today, Anthony Taylor. Superb. No, chicken royales are actually sold out, people. We have no chicken royales left. You can get a Whopper meal. You can get a cheeseburger. You can get chicken nuggets. We've got all drinks, but we are out of chicken royales. The Nando's, you're going to have to go to Nando's if you want to get some chicken. Burger King, we are sold out. So no Emerson Royale, I'm afraid. He has been sent off. Thank you very much. I feel good right now. I feel good. 2-1 up. They're down to 10 men. Is it our day, people? Is it our day? I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I knew that I would. Da-na-na-na-na-na. So good. Dun, dun, so good. I feel good. Dun, 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 dun. Ow! I feel nice. Dun. Look at these Tottenham fans, man. Jeez. I'm going straight into expressions stream in a bit. I'm just going to keep putting comments in until he blocks me in the comments. Why not? We haven't won the game yet, though. But it's looking good, man. It is looking good. You love to see it. Do I like the ref? I've always rated Anthony Taylor. I don't know where you got this idea from that I don't like him. Lovely hair. Manages the game well. He's brilliant. We're climbing. The title challenge continues. Until we fall away, we're there. So I will shamelessly celebrate until we crumble. Bigging up Anthony Taylor. Shameless settings. Come on now. Put him to the sword. I want 3 or 4 now. 2-1's not enough against 10 men. Saka whips it in. Gabriel Jesus. Referee, man. Zinchenko mishits the shot. Now Richarlison is going to have to play basically at right back. Beautiful. Always rated Anthony Taylor. Shameless settings. Ah, dear. Come on, you Gunners. We got to be winning this. I want 4-1 at least. Yeah, I'm a bit peckish. I might go Burger King. Oh, Ryan Sessignon's coming up. Who I don't rate for them either. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All we need now is Conte's wig to fall off. And that'll make it, people. Richarlison's probably going to get dragged. They're going to have to bring a fullback on. I'm telling you now, I don't mean to sound greedy. Listen, if we win 2-1, I'll take it. We won the derby. I want 3 or 4. I want to send a message. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Finds Xhaka. Finds Odegaard. Give it to Saka. Here we go. Chance. 1-on-1 with the defender. Ben White on the overlap. Saka. Yo! Puts it wide. That's better, Bakayo. We need end product. I feel like chicken tonight. Like chicken tonight. The chicken is in the oven, people. It's getting cooked. And we are shameless here. I don't care. We're shameless. We're here for the W only, people. And we will be getting it. I'm peckish. I haven't had no lunch. And we're here for the W. If we drop points against these, right, it would be more than Arsenal therapy. It would be beyond that. Come on, put him to the sword. Here's Thomas Partey, who's been excellent. Gabriel Martinelli, chance for Arsenal. Here's Granit Xhaka. Yeah! Yeah! some chicken. Nando's in the oven, and the chicken is well and truly cooked. Arsenal 3, Tottenham 1. Oh, you'll always be in our shadows. You don't win trophies. Go and dust down your Audi Cup, you're finished. Conte, you wiggy prick. You've got a wig on your head. North London is red. Granit Xhaka scores. Tears in my eyes. Tears in my eyes, people. We've done them. They're finished. Xhaka. Into Partey. Martinelli. Xhaka, great touch. Drills it bottom corner. Oh, yes. The chicken is well and truly burnt. You love to see it. Oh, they're finished. Granit. Granit, you're a new man. You're a new man, Granit. Granit, man. They're done. The chicken's burnt, people. It's the history of the Tottenham. Look at Granit, man. What a turnaround, Granit. You told us to F off and through the armband. Now you're scoring in the derby. Look at Eric Dyer arguing. I love it. I'm starving. Anyone hungry, people? Fancy some chicken or... All right, all right, we'll get it later, shall we? Look at, man. Oh, I wish I was in the stadium right now. I'm sweating. Ross, I love this channel. I love the community. TMB took his time and blasted it. Oh my God, is this the other Xhaka, brother? He's a new man. I'm not lying, people. I want 4 or 5 now. Put him to the sword. TMB, thank you, man. Took his time and blasted it. Jonathan Antwi, it is Chicken Donna settings tonight. We're in again here. Oh, I overhit the pass. Finish him. Gabriel Jesus, deflected. Oh, I'd be tempted to take Jesus off soon, but at the same time, I want him to score again. They're done, mate. They're making 4 changes, Nando's. Oh, my days. Granit Xhaka's in the comments. He's probably got a phone in his sock. I want a green screen and an apology tomorrow. Listen, anything's possible. Anything's possible. They're finished. They are absolutely finished. Here's Harold. Harold whips it in. Let's not do anything stupid. Be professional and finish him. Big C say it. Japton is the guy. We all know he's the skipper deep down, man. We all know. Let's burn this chicken now, man. I want 4 or 5. I've always rated him, Granit. I've always rated him. Shameless settings, man. I'll forgive you for the last 5 years if it all goes right today. Well, this season, not just today. They're done out here. They're done, people. They're finished. Harold's finished. Safe. Yeah. Oh, dear. We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. And it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC. We're by far. Oh, my days. They're done out here, people. It's payback season. I'm telling you, here's Martinelli, left-hand side. We're cooking. We're cooking, people. Ramiro looks a shambles. Remember they tried to compare him to Saliba. Relax. Here's Zinchenko. Martinelli again. Finds Saka. Drilled across. Oh, corner. Oh, it's like a training session. It is like a training session. I'm telling you. We're coming for the league. We're coming for Man City. No, I'm not going to get carried away. But listen, man, they're finished. The red cards finished them. Oh, I'm emotional. Anything can happen today, people. I'm telling you. I might even, I might order merch. I might order... Hey, Perisic! Hey! Thanks for coming, fella. I told you it was going to be a running session for you, mate. Basuma, you're a big fraud as well, mate. Twerked for Arsenal. To be fair, we never signed him. He was desperate. Half their team's coming off. Son, non-existent. Hey! Richarlison! Hey! See you later, fella. They compared you to Gabby Jesus. Oh, Matt Doherty, another Arsenal fan. Hey, son! Hey, son! Thanks for coming, mate. Thought you always scored against us. Hey, appreciate it, though. We'll see you at your ground later on in the season. Woo! I am going to be uncontrollable for the next few days. I'm telling you, I'm a serious problem. You've seen me having meltdowns with Arsenal and criticising. Wait until you see us doing well. You ain't never seen the shameless me yet. I'm out of control. The other fans will hate me when we do well. Here's Odegaard. If he scores, I'm ending it. Oh, puts it wide. It's a training session. It is a training session. Oh, my days. I might order some chicken. I'm actually going to ring a Nando's in London, right? I'm going to say, can I have some Tottenham chicken? I'm going to order. Why not? Let's order some chicken. Nando's. There's got to be a Nando's in Tottenham. Surely there's a Nando's in Tottenham. In fact, I won't get ahead of myself. Let's make sure we get the game won. Thomas Partey's coming off. Immense performance. Absolutely immense. He is genuinely unbelievable. People don't even understand how good that guy is. Zinni's coming off as well. Sambi's come on for Partey. Tierney on for Zinni. What a stream. I'm going to ring a Nando's. Let's ring a Nando's. Why not?
Hi there, you're through to Nando's. Great news. We are open for eating and walking.
It's some.
Just so you know, we're not taking table bookings right now or orders over the phone. If you're ordering click and collect, we can't currently cater.
You can't order on the phone.
But if you visit nandos.co.uk.
You have to do it on the website. I'm going to ring a chicken shop later and ask for a Tottenham special. Burnt chicken. I'll ring a Burger King, ask for a chicken royale. We're on the attack again. I'm gassed. I'm out of control today. I'm telling you, I'm a big problem. That black and gold hoodie as well. That's looking real dangerous right now. I'm telling you, that might have to get ordered. Next day delivery. I want that on Monday's stream. Got my wife to finally watch your stream. She is smiling. Big her up, please. Big up Tony's wife and Tony. Hope you're well. Make sure you lick down that. Listen, people, if we don't touch 3,000 likes on North London Derby Day, when we're winning 3-1 and they're down to 10 men, even though they're on the attack now, just wrap up Harry Kane, Gabriel, please. That'll make up for all of it. You dirty prick, Harry Kane. You dirty prick. You can't even talk. Awful challenge. He's dirty, man. I'm telling you, you're a gooner anyway. Gabriel, I like that. Hyped up the crowd a little bit. That's dirty from Kane, you know. Look at him. He's looking at him. He pushes him. Gives him a little kick. He's dirty, man. Harold. Dirty Harry. AFC Gaming, that Tottenham asking you not to banter them. I'm telling you, oh, man. Dirty Harry. And then he hyped up the crowd. Yeah, man. I like it, Gabriel. You made mistakes in the first half, but you can make up for it. You can make up for it. I'm in a dream world right now. I can't believe what I'm watching. The Nando's have run out of chicken. I actually want to ring a Nando's and ask for some chicken. Or a Burger King. It's gone out for a throw. 16 minutes to go. I'm struggling to talk. And that's something I don't often struggle. They're bringing on Skip. Oh, yeah, Skip. Hop, skip, and jump. Hoiberg, yeah, you get off. You're a fraud as well, mate. Oh, dear. Never praise Conte again. Disgrace of a style of football. Expressions, he's crying. Yeah, man, make him cry, yes. He would have been shouting. He would have been going mad if they beat us. Make him cry. Chick-fil-A business, man. Chick-fil-A business. We need Eddie Murphy to score now. I would be tempted, maybe with 10 minutes to go, to get Jesus off. Just simply because we need him for Liverpool. Give us a Harry accent. I don't even know if I can do. What does Darren Farley do? Does that? He's like, yeah, obviously. I can't do it. I need to get him on. I can't do it. I did speak to him the other day. I'm going to get him on. I hope we get a defensive midfielder soon and use Lokonga as a Xhaka substitute who will do well in that role. You just saw the levels today. Thomas Partey today was outstanding. It's very difficult for me to pick man of the match. I think Partey, Jesus, and Saliba. I feel like Jesus was the catalyst for everything. But I'm tempted to give it to Partey. I think he's been outstanding. And the goal is sensational. It's one of those two for me. I wouldn't actually give it to Saliba today. He was very good. But I would give it to Partey or Jesus. We'll do a vote at the end of the game, people. 3-1 to Arsenal. 14 minutes to go. I want another goal. Yeah, man was doing Rory Delap throw-ins and everything. In Sambi Congo, where laying the passes and all sorts. It's dream settings, man. The red card, it helped us massively. It's Gabby Jesus, nutmegs Dyer. But the ball goes through to Lloris. Ah, dear me. It's looking good, people. Top of the league. First defeat of the season for Tottenham. This will put us 4 points clear. And 4 points clear of Man City as well, who play Man United tomorrow. So maybe we could do with Man City dropping points tomorrow. We're aiming higher. Usually I would be like, yeah, Man City, just slap up United for us. Maybe we need United to beat them. Fran, let me know in the comments, bro. Do you want to come on after the game? Laurie just messaged me. I think he's going to come on. Let me know if you want to come on. He said we got a new signing today, Partey, but that's the last of him for another 2 months. He has to stay fit. 8 league games until the World Cup. He's got to play. He's got to play all of them. Saliba gets booked. It's a silly yellow card to get as well. Free kick to them. Partey, man of the match. I think because of the quality of his goal being so high and the passes that he's playing, I would probably just edge Thomas Partey, man of the match. Even though I do think Jesus was the catalyst for us today. And he will have, he got the second goal, which ultimately would be the winner. I just think I think Partey's goal is so special, Chicken Royale with cheese, people. I might even go Burger King after. Here's Harry Kane, free kick. It's blocked. Cheers, Harold. Thanks for coming. We all know you're a gooner. Oh, great play. Tierney over the top. Odegaard could be in. Oh, Sessegnon's hunted him down, to be fair. He's gone out for a throw. Yeah, Partey edges it for me. Partey edges it. It's going to be some high player rating. Here we go. Fabio Vieira and Eddie Nketiah coming on. That'll be Jesus and probably Odegaard off. We do have a Europa League game on Thursday. General Partey, man of the match today. Odegaard off. Bit better second half. Not much better. But got on the ball a bit more. Odegaard off for Vieira. Vieira! Whoa! Vieira. Gabriel Jesus off. Beautiful. Couldn't have wrote a better script, people. Gets a goal. Doesn't get booked. See you next week, Liverpool. We're a problem right now. We're a problem. Jesus is on his 5th yellow. So a yellow card would have suspended him for Liverpool. He didn't get booked. So we're good to go. Let's see. Janin, Xhaka, man of the match. I don't think he was man of the match. I think he was quiet in the first half, but definitely played well. And fantastic goal as well. Drilled it into the bottom corner. He's certainly turning things around. I'm glad Jesus is off. Get him off. Eddie, you can run around and hunt him down now. North London is red for sure. Insight, we win, they'll say it was only Spurs. Yeah, I'm not hearing that. This is an unbeaten Spurs team. They drew with Chelsea. We've dealt with them. We weren't fantastic, but we dealt with them in the end. We got there. Jesus is limping. I think he's all right. He takes a lot of kicks. Eric Dyer's kicked him a lot. Always rated that Xhaka. He looks like a new player. Can he keep it up for the season? That's the question. Partey, man of the match for me. 100%. Just edges it from Jesus. See you backstage. Big up, Fran. It'll be good to get you on. Get you and Laurie on. And it'll be a positive, nice vibes after the game. And we'll look ahead. I'm not even sure who's actually playing in the Prem today. Are Chelsea playing? Here's Xhaka. Gives it away. I want a 4th. I'm being greedy, people. 4-1 sounds like a beatdown. I need the 4th. I want Eddie to score. Why not? Get Eddie scoring, man. Phone calls all over the place. Now let them say we ain't faced no one yet. Exactly, man. Oh, Xhaka playing little reverse passes. It's been blocked. I told people first off, Martinelli, his end product wasn't fantastic, but he's a constant problem. And I think that Chicken Royale panicked. I think Chicken Royale panicked. I just text my mate who's a Tottenham fan, and he's blaming the ref. He's at the game as well. I said, safe journey home. He said, the refs ruined the game, never a red. I haven't responded. I'll leave him to wallow in self-pity. Here's Saka. Up against Sessegnon. Wicks it into the back post. Deflected. Oh, corner to Arsenal. Or is Martinelli going to... Martinelli keeps it in. Martinelli is a constant threat. That's what I always like about him. Xhaka wins the corner. Beautiful. They are loving this. That red card, I'm going to be totally honest, the red card was necessary. It really helped us because Spurs had nothing then going forward. I think that's a red. I'm not even just saying it. I'm somebody that I like to think I'm well balanced. I don't just say things because it's Arsenal. That could have broken Martinelli's ankle. I don't even know why Royale made the tackle. He didn't need to. He was running towards his own goal. Miserable expressions. Love to see it, people, for the derby, of course. Big him up, though. End the stream, Dave. Here's Tierney, left-hand side. Arsenal coasting. Emmanuel said that's a yellow. Not for me. I think in the modern game, with VAR, when you slow it down and it looks worse, that could potentially break his ankle. All right, I'm going to be honest. If it was given as a yellow, I think it's an orange. You know when people say that's a bit of an orange card? It's worse than a yellow, maybe not quite a red. But I think in the modern game with VAR, where things look worse when they're slowed down, I think that's a red card. I'm going to be honest. I think it is. It was unnecessary. That's why. I think if the ball was there and he went for it and missed it and caught him, you can use a bit of common sense. The ball wasn't there. He didn't even need to make the challenge. So for me, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to take it back. I don't think it is an orange. I think it is a red. It's a horrendous tackle. It's a kind of tackle you don't want to see in football. Here's Granit Xhaka. I love it. Just blast the ball against Romero and win a throw-in. Yeah, it's a red just for stupidity. He didn't need to make the challenge. Gunnar, he did say it. Granit Xhaka goal. We used to put bets on Granit Xhaka getting booked. Now he's scoring. Mikel Arteta, top of the blood clot Premier League after 8 games. 4 points clear of City. 4 points clear of Spurs. And 9 points clear of Manchester United. And 10 points clear of Chelsea. In fact, 11 points clear of Chelsea, sorry. Although they will have 2 games in hand. It is a definite red. Angela Hills, loving your channel. First time on, red all the way. Even the ref's cards are red. Big up, Angela. Thank you for tuning in. Anyone new, lick down that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You know, we got vibes over here, people. We've got 9 games this month. Watch-alongs galore. Bodo Glimt on Thursday. Liverpool next Sunday. Massive game again. Liverpool. It's serious this month. We ain't playing games. We'll be doing World Cup watch-alongs as well. Saw the other day, Martinelli could get a yellow for that. He's just clamped Doherty. Saw an article the other day that Arsenal are considering going warm weather training in Dubai during the World Cup. So all the players that don't get called up for the World Cup. Arsenal apparently thinking of going to Dubai for a week. So if that happens, you know, I'm looking at going over there. I'll try and cover that. Shaw on tour could well and truly be back. So keep your eye out for that, people, and I'll keep you updated on that. Saka, please score for my fantasy Premier League team. I think I've got Jesus in my team. I think that could be the only Arsenal player that I've got, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. What game are you watching next tonight, Big C? Liverpool or Chelsea? Are they both playing today? Honestly, I haven't even seen the fixtures today. Who's on at 3 o'clock? You got Palace, Chelsea. That could be a tricky one. Liverpool, Brighton. I might watch Palace, Chelsea, you know, just because I like watching Zaha and them. And I do think Chelsea could drop points in that. Where Liverpool, Brighton, I think Liverpool will beat Brighton quite comfortably. I might watch that. Don't forget, people, Manchester Derby watch along tomorrow, 2 o'clock kickoff. So we'll be live about 1:30 for that one. So tune in, and you can always enjoy yourself when your team's already won. Hassan, big up C Unit from Washington, D.C. Big up yourself. BR said, Big C, hit me up if you come into Dubai. Standard, people. Anyone who's in Dubai, you know, community, give me a shout if we come over there. Maybe we try and get an event on over there or something. Shaquille, Big C, Martinelli is playing today at different speeds during the game. He looks more dangerous rather than constantly playing at 100. And then that's it. That's the development. Might as well go to Qatar and watch the World Cup. Do you know what it is? I did look into it. I spoke to one footballer still working with the channel just today. It was Surfshock. Go and check that out as well, by the way. But the problem is tickets. Tickets and hotels are through the roof. And these companies don't want to pay how much it's going to cost for you to go and stay in a hotel for a few days and get a couple of tickets. So they may contribute to it, but I'm not trying to spend big money to go to the World Cup. I can't lie. I'll go Dubai and chill and watch Arsenal play a friendly and have a little holiday over there. Nando's got bun. The Nando's has well and truly been seasoned and burnt, people. I'll be honest, I do not watch a lot of TV or Netflix. I honestly don't watch a lot. I did during lockdown, but now I don't watch too much. I'm Scottish, Curtis. What's the World Cup? Hey, listen, I'm sure you've been there a few times. Big C, we need Saeed to be cooked tomorrow. Listen, it's win-win. If Manchester City lose tomorrow, we get a little bit of space over them at the top and we keep the dream going. If Manchester United lose, then we just banter off all our Man United mates. So it's win-win. And if they draw, then they both drop points. So we can't lose tomorrow in that Manchester derby. However way it goes, we're going to take something out of it. Ben or Eubank? You would always expect Eubank to win because he's so much bigger than Ben. But his whole attitude and he's putting up videos eating burgers and eating cake. Is he training properly? There's always a chance Ben lands one on his jaw and knocks him out. But I do think Eubank will be too strong for him. He's just too big. I don't see how he loses. Wouldn't like to be expressions right now. Give it to him in the comments. Wow, a great way to open October. Love from Israel. We got 9 games this month. What a way to start October, people. Unbelievable. I'm really proud of the team today. I'm going to be honest. Tomiyasu's coming on now for the last 2 minutes. I'm going to be honest. I am very pleased with the whole club today. Stood up and were countered. Ben White comes off. Got to give Ben White credit. I'm going to hold my hands up. I said yesterday I'm not sure whether I would start him. Tomiyasu can't get back in this team. I take it all back. One thing with me, I don't mind putting my hands up and saying I was wrong. Ben White, mate, you have been superb this season. Son and Zaha, 2 of the best left wingers in the league, have both done nothing against him. Jaden said, my man, you need to apologise to Xhaka. He been the man. Now, do you know why I don't get caught up in Xhaka, right? I give Xhaka full praise. Apart from Man United, he's been excellent this season. We don't just forget what's happened the last 5-6 seasons. He hasn't been great for Arsenal. Let's not cap. But he deserves credit for what is happening at the moment. And I will give him the credit. I will give him the credit. But he has had a dodgy CV at Arsenal in the past. But he's definitely on form at the moment. And next to Partey, he looks so much better. Partey was sensational today. Ben White as well today. I'm going to hold my hands up and say, I was wrong. I was saying yesterday, play Tomiyasu natural. Tierney shoots from distance, saved by Lloris. 30 yards out, tips it wide for a corner. But no, listen, Benny Blanco today was superb. Maybe he's watching football. Great strike from Tierney there. Tip wide for a corner. Kid, I'll be honest. I don't think we can win the Premier League because I don't think we have the squad. And you need a squad to win a title. When you get to them March, April, Mays and injuries and tiredness, I think we'll struggle. But while we're there, we're there. That's all I can say. While we're there, we're still there. Can we stay there is the question. Maybe not. Maybe we can. We need to sign players in January for me. Here's Gabriel holding off Romero. He pushes him off the ball. I would love a 4th goal. Saliba. Here's Eddie Nketiah. 1-2 with Saliba. Saliba nutmegs. Skip. If Saliba scores, the stream's ending. I don't care who's backstage. We're ending it. Curtis, what do you make of AJ not signing the Fury contract? I mean, listen, I'm a big boxing fan. I've been hearing what they're both saying. Hearn's saying that there's holes in the contract. They don't just sign contracts, but I'm bored of all of it. And I don't even watch nothing about it now. Fury changes his mind every day. I'm not interested. I don't even watch it no more. Make the fight or don't make the fight. Until then, I've got no interest in it. It's boring. Gorav said, you lot look insane right now. Arguably the second best team. Have to admit, man. By the way, it's my birthday today. Big up, Gorav. I know you're a Chelsea fan, but I appreciate your support on the channel. And appreciate the kind words, man. That's the beauty of football, It is a footballing community, you know. Spurs fans leaving. Yeah, get them out of there, man. Fire drill settings. Chance for Arsenal. Fabio Vieira. Is Martinelli. Tries to nutmeg Skip and he loses it. White is not better than Tommy Curtis. He is playing out of position constantly and it has contributed to Saka's levels. But if we look at it in isolation, Ben White's had a fantastic game. Again, you know, you're playing against Son, one of the best wingers in the Prem, and Son's done nothing. Now, I know they got a red card and that changed the dynamics. But even before that, I never felt that Ben White looked uncomfortable against him. The one question mark you could ask, I mean, they've given Granit Xhaka man of the match. I have to admit, I don't agree with that. I think he's done well second half. First half, I thought he was very quiet. But fair play to him. Fair play to him. I won't argue. I won't give him man of the match, but big him up. The only thing I could say is, does Ben White have anything to do with Saka not performing at such a high level? Because having the overlapping fullback pulls somebody away and gives you more space where Ben White stays behind him. So that's the only argument, but he's definitely earned his place. For me, man of the match, Thomas Partey. Closely followed, I think, by Gabby Jesus. Saliba's been fantastic. Granit Xhaka, excellent second half. Good turn there by Eddie, wins a free kick. Cliff said Ben White ain't bad, but he looks better because of Saliba. Exceptional cover. If Holding was there, White would be lost. Prefer Tommy at right back. Love it, though. You make a good point there. Right back gets that security of the centre-back, who is now William Saliba, who must be an absolute dream to have as your covering centre-back, you know, coming over. So let's do a little like count, people. How are we doing on the likes? We're aiming for... Listen, there's 3,300 of you in the chat. We should easily be touching 3,000 likes today, people. North London Derby, 3-1 up. We've got 1,600 likes. We're just over halfway. Keep smashing it. Martinelli, free kick, goes for goal. Lands on the roof of the net. Maybe he should have crossed it, but he gets carried away. And we are, as Ish says... We are top of the league, and listen, I'm going to enjoy it. We are 4 points clear of Manchester City, so they can't overtake us this weekend, even if they beat United. So we are top until we play Liverpool next weekend. Then we go again. That will be another big test for us. I will keep an eye on their result today, although I do expect Liverpool to beat Brighton at home, as Liverpool have a lot of their injured players back. Saliba levels again today. The full-time whistle goes, people. The full-time whistle goes. I'm standing up. I am standing up. Absolutely fantastic. Here's the handshake. Conte's fuming. And you know what? Big up the community today. Every one of you. Fantastic vibes. Great interaction. We did the little giveaway at halftime. Appreciate everyone who tuned in. We'll do another one in the next week or two. Absolute legends, a lot of you tuning in. Let's get 3,000 likes. We'll have a little chat about the game. I'll get Laurie and Fran on. Enjoy it, people. All I can say, remember them painful moments last year. Losing to Tottenham, missing out on fourth. We know what it feels like to be on the other side of the coin. So let's enjoy it. We are top of the league. We've beaten Tottenham. I think we deserve the win. Tottenham fans might blame the ref. I think you've got to look at Emerson Royale. I think that is a needless challenge and a dangerous one. Didn't look like he was going for the ball. He just took him out. He didn't need to do it. Jason said, Spurs fan here. Well done, my friends. I appreciate that. I respect that. That's what football is about, man. Curtis said, Big C, legend. Great community as always. MO7, great stream. Vibes FC. Let me get a poll up, people. I want to know who you would vote for as man of the match today, people. Let's see who you would vote for. It only actually lets you put 4 players up. Who was your man of the match today? I'm going to go for... I actually wasn't going to put Xhaka in there, but BT have gone for him. So I would say Thomas Partey, Gabriel Jesus. I thought Ben White had a really good game. Saliba was a rock. Do I go? All right, let me go Xhaka. Do you know what? I'm going to leave Saliba out just because we've put him in there so many times, right? We've put him in there that... No, I've got to put him in. I have to put him in. He don't deserve to be left out. We'll leave Ben White out. No disrespect. He played well, though. There's the poll. If you think it was Ben White, just type Ben White in the comments. Because Xhaka got man of the match, I feel like I've got to put him in there. Rodney said, Curtis, awesome performance, massive confidence booster for the Liverpool game. Beat Liverpool, people will sit up and take that. That's the one now. That is the one. I know we got Bodo Glimt midweek, and we do need to win that, of course. But that Liverpool game, we haven't got a good record against Liverpool. We need to change everything. Let me just send the links to Laurie and to Fran. I did message Kevin Campbell, but he's working. So can't get him on, unfortunately. I'm going to do a show with him in the week, though. Let's get the guys on. Get a little roundup. I am actually starving. I ain't ate since morning. So let me know. For me, Thomas Partey, man of the match. The goal's outstanding. His passing was on point. He was strong. That is the level of performance that we need to see from him. But I thought Jesus, I thought Xhaka in the second half, I thought Ben White, I thought Saliba. Those were the standout players for me. Patrick said Partey because he settled the team. Xhaka player of the season, said Ian. Listen, I would say now 7 performances out of 8. He's been excellent. Curtis, treat yourself to a chicken royale. Do you know what? I might just go Burger King just for the content and just upload the pictures. It's great banter at the end of the day. Jesus with the Thierry knee slide, have it. My head was gone. I can't lie, people. Lord said, only recently we used to batter Liverpool week in, week out. We used to have a great record against them. 51 Premier League goals, 51 wins. Ivan said, Curtis, remember, don't celebrate. We didn't beat any of the big teams yet. We only beat the small teams. Yeah, it's only Spurs, isn't it, you know? Jay Muller, great stream. Curtis, my man of the match, Xhaka, and I'm not a Xhaka fan. Listen, I'm not anti-Xhaka. If you think he's man of the match, that's great. He's an Arsenal player. He had a very, very good second half, and I've got no problem. I thought first half he was a little bit quiet. I thought Partey for the whole game was better. But the finish was fantastic. I loved it. I was knee sliding in my kitchen. Big up Rastaman KQ. Asfar said Xhaka, he was brilliant. Squad depth will cost you next weekend. I don't think next weekend, because we play Europa League midweek. We'll change this team. Fabio Vieira will play. Marquinhos will play. Matt Turner, Rob Holding, Sambi Lokonga. Tierney will come in. Tomiyasu will come in. We can change nearly the whole team for the game against Bodo. So the players will have... We don't play Liverpool for 8 days. So I don't think squad rotation or squad depth will cost us next week. I think we're good to go. I think later on in the season. But like I said, if we can get to January, get to the World Cup, get 2 more players in, I think we've got a chance of achieving something special this year. How that looks, I don't know. Is that top 4? Is that a title challenge? Is that winning the Europa League? I don't know. Personally, I'm exhausted. I put so much effort into that. I am actually tired. Bam Bam said, man like Curtis, great stream, Partey, all time. I lost my voice. I think if you look back through Thomas Partey's time at Arsenal, I would say that's up there as one of his best performances. I think Man United away, possibly last season, was it? Or the year before, where he just destroyed Pogba and Bruno. The problem is he has to produce that performance twice, 3 times a month. You can't do it once and then be average and then pull your hamstring and we don't see you for 6 weeks. His levels are sky high when he's at it, but, you know, best availability. You know what I mean anyway. Availability is needed. Right, Fran's in the building. Let me just put the echo thing on so we don't get the echo on the mics. And let's get... He must be a very proud man today. Granit Xhaka in the building. Yo, yo, yo.
I've told you, man, we've sorted Granit out. We've sorted Granit. I think Granit might be my new man. Not really, but still. Yeah, Granit's a new player, mate.
You inspired him. That meltdown that day where you defended him. He said, you know what, mate? I'm turning my career around for you now, Fran.
Yeah, listen, he said if Fran is giving me some stick, then I best sort myself out. Yeah, jokes.
I mean, Fran, obviously the result's the most important thing.
Yeah.
What did you make of the performance, though? Did we get a bit of luck with the red card, or is that just their fault and we took advantage of it?
Well, I was saying on my stream yesterday, we talk about refs too much, I think. And, and swings and roundabouts. Over the course of the season, it evens itself out, yeah? Now, of course, the red card is a pivotal point in the game. But I actually think it's a red. Whether it's accidental, whether it's clumsy, I still think it's a red. Yeah. So, yes, Spurs fans will turn around and say it was a ref, and Arsenal fans would turn around and say if it was a ref, it was them. But the reality is, if you're unbiased, it's a red card. It could have snapped his ankle.
It could.
Could have snapped his ankle. And I know like the brethrens and all that, I get that. And that's probably why he's apologising. I don't know why he's done it in the first place. Because he's nowhere near the ball. But overall, first half was a bit slow. Like a chess match. Conte's tactics were working. And then second half, yes, the red card. Listen, the red card, if the red card don't happen, then all of a sudden it's a very, very different game. But fair play to the way that they played. Like you say, Partey was top draw, Gabriel's energy, all that kind of stuff. But Spurs have not won for 10, 12 years at our ground. Bigger tests to come. But you must enjoy the performance today because I thought it was very professional. And you can only beat what's in front of you. That's what they always say, bro. You can only beat what's in front of you. So if there's 10 men or 9 men, you can only beat what's in front of you. So listen, we're top of the league. We always judge a season 10 games in. We're nearly at that 10 games. So we're still in the mix.
Apologies. Some people saying my mic's echoing now. I don't know why.
Is it mine? It's not mine, is it?
I don't know. Maybe your mic's a bit loud. It might be getting echo. I don't know. We'll grind for it anyway. Who would you say was man of the match for you, Fran? I thought there was a few really good performances.
Mine was Partey because we don't see him enough. It's a bit of a joke. It's a bit embarrassing, but we don't see him enough. It's clear what he can do. He's finally hit the target. He's going to score. The problem is with those kind of games like Partey, we're going to get them once every 4 months, which is not good enough. But on today's performance, he bossed the game. For me, he bossed the game. And there's some good players on that pitch, but today he bossed the game, in my opinion. Just some good performances around, but he was pivotal. The middle of the park is where games are won and lost. We always say it. And he today was breaking up play, breaking lines, at the goal, looked full of energy. He's obviously got rid of noodles, mate. He's gone keto. He's done something because he looks strong now. But it might last a week, 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. For you now, that midfield, would you still look for another midfielder to go above one of them, or do you get somebody who can just supplement them?
I think you need another midfielder. We've got Vieira and Ødegaard who are, they're going to be asked to do similar jobs. But in the middle of the park, who else is going to come in? You've only got Lokonga. So there's going to be tests in the season where one of them might be injured or they're out of form or, you're not going to play. Spurs are very, very negative. They're very hard to break down. They're negative. They don't want to really move the ball. Whereas the other teams are going to want to move the ball. They're going to be doing Doritos in the middle of the park and you're not going to get nowhere near them. So you may need someone else within that. If we're going to be, we're going to be challenging for the title, which we want to be, we're going to need someone else in the middle of the park, if not two. The problem you've got is if you bring someone in, it's working at the moment so well. Yeah. If you do change that, even if someone's a better player than Xhaka, what's to necessarily say that's going to work? You know what it's like. Even if a player's better, it's not about how good the player is. It's whether the player fits into the puzzle. And at the moment, Xhaka looks like a different player because his role is perfect for the way that Arteta wants to play. Yeah. So, like I say, we might bring a Tillemans in, but we might bring whoever in, but would that ruin the way that we're playing at the moment? And if you're top of the league and everything's going well, you don't really need to change much, do you? As much as we want better players, you could bring someone in and it might not work. So, don't try and change things that, they're not broken. It's good at the minute. So, I think we need players in to win the league. There's no doubt about that. But at the moment, the way the dynamics are, Xhaka, Xhaka, he's had 5 years. It's been an absolute car crash. And now he's had 3 good games this season. Doesn't mean he's a great player overnight, but it's working it's working. Do you get one comment? You've played in certain positions and it's not worked. You've moved 10 yards up the pitch. All of a sudden it works. That's what I think's happening with Xhaka at the minute. Do you know what I mean? But you've got to put some respect on his name. If we hammer him when he's poor, we've also got to say, you know what? Fair play when you're doing well. Same as Ben White.
Yeah.
We got to do that. We're not children. We have to do that. So no faults, mate. No faults today. No faults.
I think for me, and I mean, you mentioned title there. For me, I still don't think we have the strength in depth. I
Yeah.
think you look
No,
at the
I don't.
bench.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sambi's coming on. That the drop off's too big. So I think if you sign a Douglas Luiz or a Tielemans, you've got to tell them that look, you've got to get into that team
Yeah.
because, like you said, Xhaka, it's all about partnerships, in it, and those two at the moment are brilliant
It's
together.
working perfectly. It's working perfectly. But like you say, to win the league, to be games are not, titles are not won on today's game. Like they haven't won at our place for that beat us at home for 12 seasons or something stupid like
In
that.
the league, yeah.
You know what I mean? And all these kind of things. You need depth. No one ever wins the league without depth. Blackburn back in the day, and then Leicester. But even Leicester's squad, you would say they had an all right depth. When they won the Premier League, and they were lucky that they could play their first 11 a majority of the time. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So yeah, we need depth. We definitely need depth. We're gonna need. Do we need an attacking right back? Some would say, because it's not really helping Saka.
No.
All these little things that you're gonna need to probably win the league, but I'm sure that's happening behind the scenes. And the fact that we are where we are in the league now, it's going to make it easier to bring those types of players in. Do you know what I mean? I think so anyway.
Because the thing is that they'll already be looking at January signings now, won't they? And I mean, you've been an agent. They do the groundwork months before. I'm sure it's a lot easier to get a player when you're top of the league to convince them.
Oh, it's easy. It's well easy, isn't it? We're top of the league. We're Arsenal. We're doing this. We're doing that. It's easy to get people in when you're top of the league. And when you're doing well, like come January, if they're still in the mix, then it's going to be easy to attract other players. If you're not in the mix, you know how hard it is to sign players. Because if you're a top player, you're not going to go to a team who's not in the Champions League. It's simple as that. So if you get them in, then you're absolutely flying. But from now till Jan is a long time, mate.
It's a long time. Laurie's in the building, aka Laurie Lyle from Turkish Cheap in the illustrious studios in North London. What was the mood like? Salubrious surroundings. Yeah. What's the mood like there, Laurie? I can imagine everyone's buzzing today.
Yeah, as you can imagine, everyone's upbeat, man. It's been pretty crazy in here. First time I've done a watch along in this new building, man. And it was good. Vibes are good. Atmosphere's great. Yeah, man. It's a perfect day almost. Apart from that little mini meltdown there by Gabriel. I don't know what he was doing there, but apart from that, it was almost a perfect day.
Yeah. I mean, I think after the red card, it kind of felt we kind of strolled through the game. I was really relaxed after the red card, but
I've got to ask you, do you think was that a straight red for you?
Yeah,
I thought that was a bit fortunate for me.
I think it's a red. I know it's clumsy. I don't think he meant it. And I think a lot of people were surprised. But in the laws of today's game, it's a red. In the laws, it's a red. But,
and if I'm being honest, I think the way Martinelli went down probably influenced the referee to say, right.
Yeah.
If he was thinking twice, the way Martinelli went down and stayed down and was hollering on the floor, he probably thought, I've got to go with it. But for me, I thought that was slightly harsh, I have to say. But it is what it is. I did. At the time, I remember saying on the stream that I didn't think it was a straight red. Booking, didn't think it was a straight red.
I think because the studs are showing, I think it's a red. When you stud someone on their ankle like that, I think it's a red. And the ball wasn't even really there.
No,
you know what I mean, I don't know why he made the challenge, to be honest.
I think he made the challenge because obviously Martinelli had the run on him, and he's probably thinking, I can't let him get away.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably it for Raul at Tottenham now, isn't it? I mean, because the fans don't like that guy, and after today, you know what fans are like. He's going to get it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he better switch his social media off.
Probably Jed Spence time now, man. I just wanted to say a moment that I loved, man. Gabby Jesus doing the Thierry Henry celebration.
Oh, right. Yeah. I clocked that. Yeah.
Another great moment, man. No, people just saying here, apologies. People saying Fran's speaker is causing the echo. I don't know why, because I can hear myself after
I'm using my phone at the moment. I don't know if that might have anything to do with it. Yeah, but I mean, I can hear you guys clearly.
Are you getting echo as well? Can you hear
No,
echo?
I'm not. No.
Well, you're not.
I'm not getting echo.
You're not? Okay. I don't know.
Was you getting echo before I came on?
Yeah, I was. Only when I was talking. But carry on. We'll just go through anyway. It's a minor.
Yeah, listen, I'm sure you guys have said it already, but I thought it was an excellent performance. I thought in the first half was a decent half, but we were getting caught on the counter a few times. But then I kind of expected that anyway. Tottenham are a very good counter-attacking team. I thought we overplayed at times. There were times when you're thinking, get the ball in the box, and they dwelled on it a bit too long. But I was always confident, you know. I'm not going to lie. I always felt that we had the run on them.
It was a strange one, wasn't it? Because I look at that. I was fuming at half time because I was like, there's no way we should be drawing 1-1 with them. Apart from the needless penalty, they didn't really look like scoring. So it's a strange performance. One of my mates who's a Tottenham fan, he went to a game and he was like, he's saying they'll only accept that football while they're winning because they don't play great football, do they, at all, Tottenham?
Well, it's interesting because we was doing the watch-along, obviously, and a couple of the guys were talking about how Tottenham sit back. And I said, listen, this is how they play pretty much home and away. They are strictly a counter-attacking team. They're happy to give up possession of the ball and try and hit you on the counter. And it's not great to watch unless you're scoring every time you break. And you're right, Curtis. It's not the best football, but it's the type of football that if you're winning or not losing, the fans will put up with it. But if you lose, then the fans are going to feel somewhat differently.
Yeah. They're saying, Laurie, was Lukonga man of the match?
Put it this way, yeah? When he came on, did he put a foot wrong?
Laurie, who was your man of the match? Me and Fran have gone for Partey today. Who would you go for?
Yeah, I would go for Partey. I thought Saliba had a good game. I thought Martinelli had a good game. But yeah, Partey, the goal and his overall accomplished performance, I think, you got to go with Partey for me.
Yeah. Fran, just obviously next week, Liverpool, very different test. They don't sit back, you know. They will go for us. How are you feeling ahead of that game now?
Listen, you got to be confident. It's going to be close. There's no doubt about that. I think it's going to be close, but it's a different animal. It's a different animal. You know, Conte's team are very defensive. They're saying to you, come and break us down. It's not nice football, but it's football that Conte's had success with. It's old-fashioned, and it can be hard to play against. You know, if Chicken Royale don't get sent off, then all of a sudden it's very, very hard in the long run. So, but the tempo and the way Liverpool move the ball, at the pace that they move the ball, you know, Granit, Partey, they best up the game by another 10%. There's no doubt about that because they move the ball very, very quick.
Talking about Xhaka, is Curtis going to give him his flowers now?
Yeah, he said, big respect. I mean, 5 games don't get rid of 5 years, but he's doing well.
And that's where I'm at with Granit. Listen, I'll give him all the praise. We're 8 games in. Apart from Old Trafford, where he didn't turn up, he's been good in every other game. But I don't forget the previous 5 seasons. He needs to carry on for the rest of the season. I'm always willing to be proved wrong. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I love the goal as well. When he scored, I went crazy. I thought, what a moment that is for him.
Yeah.
Great moment. You know what? I just wanted to ask you both. What did you make about Zinchenko playing over Tierney? Because Tierney played the last game, did really well, and he went with Zinchenko. Is that an indication that he's his number 1 left back now over Tierney?
You know what I read into that? That is a very good question because we spoke about that before the game when they announced the lineups. And my view on that was I think that Arteta, and I'll give him credit for it, he probably reasoned that with Tottenham being such a counter-attacking team, Arsenal are going to have a lot of the ball. So if you have a lot of the ball, which one out of the 2 is likely to give you a bit more forward momentum? And that would have to be out of the 2, Zinchenko. You noticed later on in the game, when we were up and we were looking to basically close out the game, he brought on Sambi for Partey and he brought on Tierney. And I think that did the job. And I've got to say, whilst we're on that, I give credit to Arteta. I've been critical of him in the past for his substitutions, but I think he got everything pretty much spot on today, from the team to the substitutions, the tactics. everything was spot on. So yeah, enough respect to Arteta today for that. Got to give him credit where credit is deserved. And I was thinking, and I'll be interested to know what you guys think. Is it too early to start talking about title contention now? Given that before this game, Tottenham are unbeaten, and we've just, let's face it, pretty much brushed them aside in the second half there. So does that show that, along with City, we're serious title contenders?
Laurie's back. Laurie's back. No, Laurie. No.
No,
Laurie's
I'm
back.
merely putting the question. I'm putting the question.
Yeah. Now, listen, while we're there, aren't we? That's how I look at it. Like, if we're top, then we're in the race. We're in the race until we fall out of the race. I think we need a lot of luck until the World Cup. We can't afford Partey or Jesus to get injured. And then I think they've got to strengthen in January. And then stranger things have happened. I don't think we're good enough to win the league, if I'm being honest. But I would like to think that we can stay close to City throughout the season. You know, I'd like to be within 6, 7, 8 points of them by the end of the season. But you never know. You never know.
Because the reason why I say that as well is that the one game where we've come up short this season, I think that scoreline perhaps flattered United, and I think that we actually played well. On another day, we might have done better. But I'm just thinking ahead. Like at the moment, of all the teams I've seen so far this season, the only one that you would say is like close to Arsenal or better would be City.
I still think when I watch City, if I'm being totally honest, when they're good, I still think they are another level above us. Like I think they can just take the game away from you at any moment, you know.
Absolutely.
So, but listen, Fran, just for you, obviously, like I was saying there, next week we play Liverpool. Salah's on the right. You know, I know he ain't in great form right now, but would you be then tempted to bring Tierney back in because he's the better defender, or would you stick with Zinchenko because he's better on the ball? How would you view that?
Yeah, if I'm Arteta, I'm going for the defender. Like I said, Zinni's great on the ball, but he can't defend for toffee. So you don't want a proper winger against Zinchenko. He can't defend. We said it before we signed him. Everybody knew he can't defend. He's poor at defending, but he's very, very good on the ball. So, like you say, today he's going to play because we're going to have a lot of the ball. Spurs never have a lot of the ball. You know, every week whoever plays against Spurs, even the lower teams, have a decent possession against them. So that's why we need to recycle the ball, break lines, have quality. Turney's not as good as Zinni in that. At Liverpool, you're not going to have the ball. You know, they have the ball for, percentages of the game, okay?
Yeah.
So, you're going to defend in a little bit more. And we've seen when Zinni has to defend, he switches off. He ball watches, he gets dragged to the ball. So for me, I would bring Turney in. However, because of the momentum and the way that we're playing, sometimes that can be a negative effect on the player and the team, because Partey, Xhaka are used to breaking the lines from Zinni. They might not get that from Turney. And so it's easier said than done to say, I'm just going to play him because he's more defensive. But then it changes the dynamic that you want to play. So do you start with Zinni, see how the game's going, and then you may have to make changes? Or do you start with Turney and all of a sudden you're on a negative back foot? So it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one.
I just want to quickly pull you up on something there, because a lot of people saying it in the comments. Would you say Zinchenko is a bad defender, or is he just an average defender who's very good on the ball going forward? I wouldn't say he's a bad defender. I just think he's an average defender, in my opinion.
Yeah, bad for the Premier League, average defender.
I'm just thinking, Fran, he did all right. He did all right today against Richarlison.
Yeah, he did all right. But if you're a winger, who do you want to play against?
Yeah, you'd rather play against Zinni. But
you want to play against Zinni. You want to play against Zinni. And so does every other winger who wants to play Arsenal. They want to play against Zinni. So that answers the question. People may say, yeah, but Fran, you're a little bit harsh. I'm just straight real. The guy cannot defend. People talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold. He can't get in a basic England team because people say he can't defend. The guy can't defend.
I think that's an exaggeration, though, Fran. I
Maybe it is an exaggeration. I get that. People don't like exaggerations. Maybe it is, but I don't think he's okay. Let's not make it black and white. Let's have a little bit of a little grey area. He's not bad at defending.
Well, how about he's not as good as defending as he's attacking?
Yeah, there you go, Laurie. So people don't start throwing the computers around the living room. There you go. It makes people better.
I know what you're saying, but I think even with the Trent thing, I think it's exaggerated when people say
Yeah, it
can't
is.
defend.
Trent plays in any other top country in the world, any other,
Yeah,
because
all day.
he's one of the best players in the world in that position. But people say, oh, he can't defend. He's not great, but he can defend a bit better than Zinni, I would say. But hey, listen, that's just my opinion, by the way. People are losing their shit, but it's just my opinion.
Anyway, and listen, let's not worry. Let's concentrate on the win. Laurie, looking ahead, I mean, that's why we bring him in, man. Frantic, you know what I mean?
Listen, we ain't sitting on no fence. We say it how it is. We ain't sitting on a fence, mate.
Listen, I think, Laurie, I was going to say, what do you think that win does for the team now? Because somebody just messaged me there. They said, well, you beat them 3-1 last year, at home. So do you think this is a different victory to last year?
That's a worthwhile point, but I think there's a different mood in the camp. We've got better players. And I think the manager, to be fair, is growing and he's getting better. Like I said, I earmarked his the team selection today, the substitutions. I think they're in a good space right now, man. And I think if we can beat Liverpool next week, which I think we can, most definitely, then I think, you know what, I'm starting to think, yeah, it could be a very good season for us.
Yeah,
I am getting that vibe, you know what I mean? I'm definitely getting that vibe now. Before, people saying, oh, it's too early to say this and that. But I think, okay, I know the sending off could be construed as a pivotal moment. But I think in that second half, man, we kind of brushed them aside a little bit. And Tottenham are not an easy team to do that to. And I just think that things are on the up and up.
Yeah.
We can beat Liverpool next week, which, listen, it's not going to be a given. But I am very confident. And I think that does a lot for the team, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, 100%. Let me just read out this super chat. Big up Gunner Down Under. Appreciate that. He said, Curtis, check my earlier super chat before the game. Xhaka to score. I bet on it. 690-1. Here's your share. I appreciate that, man. I'm sure you did well. Not many people would have bet on Xhaka to score before the game. That's for sure. Do you know what I wanted to ask you both then? Would you say that Liverpool's a harder game for us next week than Tottenham today? Because styles make games, don't they? Tottenham sat back, give us the ball. Liverpool try and dominate the ball and squeeze our defence. Would you say Liverpool's a harder game? Fran, you start.
It's difficult because Liverpool have not really caught flames this season yet, have they? Let's be honest.
No.
I would have to say that Tottenham, I would have thought, would be a harder proposition. I know that kind of sounds easy to say that now we've just beaten them 3-1. But, yeah, listen, after today, I'm very confident about the Liverpool game. Not too confident, but I'm confident. So, yeah, I guess that's the best way of answering that, to be honest. And, of course, when you get a win like today, man, can you imagine next week? The place is going to be buzzing. The players are going to be confident. And I'm expecting us to get a win. Yeah.
No, so you're confident. Fran, what are you saying? Liverpool.
It's not the same Liverpool yet, is it? So they're not firing on all cylinders, but just the dynamics are going to be different. So it depends how the players are going into one. Now, you've got a team you play against who's got a low block, very, very negative, no creativity. Then also now you've got a team who are going to have a high line and want to put pressure on you. So it's become very, very different. I actually think that if you just go for two styles, that the Liverpool style is probably easier to play against because we like to play on the break. If you know what I mean. We struggle when teams are defensive, etc. So it just depends on how Liverpool play. But if you're just going to put it on paper, then Liverpool's going to be a bigger test. One, because their style of football is harder to deal with, but we could catch them on the break. Because they have high lines. They're quite happy to come out. They're not bothered about Gabriel running in behind. They're not bothered about Martinelli or Saka running in behind. They're confident that they'll deal with that. And they hope that their attacking players will overcome our defenders. It's like a cat and mouse. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. It's tough because people keep talking Liverpool are not the same. Listen,
It's a bit early
we're
to
8
say
games
that.
into the season. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
judging anyone yet. I'm just not judging anyone yet.
Also,
It's too early.
I think you've also got momentum is a big thing in sport.
Hmm.
And right now, the momentum is with Arsenal. And you've got to factor in that next week is another home game coming off the
Yeah.
back of this one. So you're carrying that good vibe into next week. So going to be another packed house, going to be another big atmosphere. And I'm expecting Arsenal to come out on top, man. Tough
For me,
game, for sure.
tough game.
I
But
think
I
it'll be a
reckon
lot
Arsenal,
easier than our previous games against Liverpool. There's no doubt about that. I think it'll be easier than our previous games.
I would agree.
For me, I think defensively it's a harder game because I think Salah and Diaz are relentless. They'll run at White, they'll run at Zinni or Tierney, but then Trent and Robertson bomb that. They bomb on so high, we might get more space. I thought Saka, they doubled up on Saka all game today. He never really got the fullback one-on-one. So
But that's why you need the overlapper.
you need the overlapping.
You need the
fullback.
overlapper. Because that's going to happen all season for Saka. And as much as people might be giving him stick, he's all right for England at the minute and he's not really doing this. People must understand the reason he's getting no space is because he faces 2 players for the majority of the game.
I thought he did very well in the second half, actually.
Yeah,
you know what?
Like
you know what? I want to ask you about that, right? Because a lot of people talking about Saka. Ben White, I think he's having a brilliant season at right back, to be honest. But you saw the other day, Saka came on for England. Reece James on the overlap, pulls one defender away. Saka isolates you, started ripping them apart. Ben White doesn't get forward because he's not a natural right back. Is Ben White actually hindering Saka a little bit, even though he's defending brilliant? Or is it just that Saka's got to learn to deal with 2 players because people respect him now as a player?
No, he's definitely hindering him. I played that position, if my fullback never overlapped or underlapped, you might as well just get the ball and pop it off. Because you've always got to take 2 men on. You've always got to take 2 men on. Unless you're hitting on the break, you've got a chance. So it's hard because you've got, right wing back now, right back now is a very, very different position as it was 10 seasons ago or 10 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Now it's very, very different. So you've got to be able to do both sides. And there ain't many who can, do both sides.
Yeah.
But the way football is now, you need to be on the attack. So Ben White's been excellent because he's been asked to do a job. And he's been excellent there. But he's just playing like a Gary Neville right back.
Yeah,
that's what he's playing like.
Just sitting in,
And it's a modern day right backs are not like Gary Neville. So I think it's hindering him because it's very easy for the player who's facing Saka just to show him inside and then the midfielder comes and doubles up. It's very easy.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's why he's suffering. That's why he's suffering.
Or what about this one? Some people are saying, what if you bring in, because let's face it, Gabriel's had a pretty in and out season so far by his own standards. So what if you replace him with Ben White and put Tommy Yasu at right back?
I think that's an option. I mean, I've picked up Gabriel, but what I've seen this season is he hasn't learned.
Today, I don't know about you, man, but I thought that was poor from him. He didn't need to give away that penalty.
So poor.
It's just his concentration. He's concentrated. He gets distracted by things he doesn't need to get distracted about. And he loses focus for that split second. And he makes a mistake after mistake. So it's just concentration with him.
You would have thought, I mean...
I was disappointed with the way he gave away that. There was no need to do that. I mean, if you look at it again, you'll see that as Kane's about to take the shot, Saliba's actually closing him down. So he didn't need to dive in there like that. And you give away the penalty, 1-1, anything can happen. That was poor from him. And
really poor.
Two of those this season.
Yeah. I mean, he's done it before. I've bigged him up a lot, but you're looking at it now going, where's the growth? Where's the maturity? You've been here, you're in your 3rd season now. You've just been left out the Brazil squad. I think Jesus probably should have been in the squad, but looking at Gabriel, you ain't going to the World Cup if you do that, and you got Thiago and Marquinhos and players like that. So there could be an argument there to put Ben White at centre-back with Saliba and put Tomiyasu at right-back if he carries on.
Yeah, we spoke about that today. Yeah.
I suppose the only problem you got is Saliba and Gabriel, though, do seem to have a good partnership until Gabriel does these little silly things because he's a bit more aggressive. Saliba reads the game. How would Ben White and Saliba be? I'm not sure, but
Also, is fashions, do you tinker with a winning side?
yeah, I don't think he's going to drop him. I think he'll stick
No.
with him, but he's got to change, hasn't he?
He might
Fran?
just
I
be.
mean,
Listen, we all go through spells, don't we?
yeah,
In sports, in life, we know we've been through many spells, and a lot of time you actually go through probably bad spells than you do good spells. And he may just be having one of the moments. Did his head get turned with this Juventus thing? Is he not happy? He wants a better contract. You know, second season syndrome and all these things that kick in. He's clearly not the same as he was or had the concentration. Does he think he's made it? As in, like, does he think he's one of the best in the world already and all that hype? There's these little things that can pop in. Do you know what I mean? Many things can pop into that little thing.
And I was saying to the guys today that I think with Gabriel, I think sometimes in life, your biggest strength can also be one of your weaknesses. So I think Gabriel's one of those. He's a ball winner, isn't it? He's combative, yeah? He wants to win the ball. So if the ball's there to be, if he feels the ball is there to be won, he's going to try and win it. And sometimes that leads to mistakes.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd stick with him because I think sometimes as a manager, your job is to coach him and eradicate that mistake. You can't always just say, "Oh, he's made a mistake, drop him." You know, I think you stick with him, but you've got to get a hold of him quickly. You know, but
like I said, I don't think he's done anything to be dropped or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I think it's just switching off at certain times, and that's costing him at the minute. It won't cost him all season, just at the minute. And then obviously we look at it a little bit more. So we look at him a little bit more now. Oh, he's made a mistake. We kind of pigeonhole players. You know what I mean? So listen, they're top of the league. They're solid. If they can just eradicate these tiny little mistakes that creep into individuals' games, then you know, you never know where they can go. But those little mistakes can cost you as well on the flip side. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The one bit of credit I will
Curtis,
give Gabriel.
Curtis,
Go on.
I've got sorry guys, I'm going to have to do a fan cam, but thanks very much.
No
worries,
problem,
Laurie, mate. See you later, mate. See you later, bro.
best, Laurie.
Take care, man. Nice.
See you later, man. Yeah, the one thing I will say, Fran, I thought he did all right second half. I know the red card came quite early, but he seemed to calm down. But
yeah, second half was a lot better.
It was
people will
easier.
talk about the red card, but that's football.
Yeah, it happens.
You know, it happens like for you and against you. But what I liked about today's performance overall, was the mindset. You know, I've got this thing about mindset.
Yeah.
Winners have a different mindset than losers in this world. And we've had a loser mindset for too long at this football club. And what you're starting to see now, and what we've seen in the documentary and all the stuff that I like, Arteta with the psychology side of things. And these players, slowly, at the moment, it looks like they're taking that psychology on the side of it. You know, me and you had the ability to play at the top. The reason we didn't play at the top was because of our mindset. It's very, very simple. And he's got this in these players that, they start to believe you have to do this, you have to go to war, you have to do these kind of things. And that's what impresses me about this team more than anything. And I think Gabby coming in and being that relentless pest who does not stop running enlightens everybody else to say, well, if he can come in, Brazilian international, come from Man City, if he can come in and do the work that an 18-year-old debutant is doing, then I need to step up my game. I think that's the biggest part that Gabriel's brought into this squad. Do you know what I mean? That winning mindset. Massive.
Fran, would you say, I mean, Goat Zima's mentioning him here. I just said to him, I said, outside of Haaland, who is a bit of a freak of nature at the moment, is Gabriel Jesus the signing of the season outside of Haaland? 5 goals, 3 assists. But like you said, he never stops running. He constantly hassles defenders. And I've got to be honest, he's a better footballer than I thought he was. I feel like Man City had him a little bit of a caged animal. He plays on the right. He gets dragged off. They don't start him through the middle. He said in an interview that he feels like the Jesus from Brazil again at Arsenal. He's a striker. He's got belief. For 45 million in this market, when you look at what strikers are going for, that is an unbelievable signing, isn't it, right now?
Yeah, it surprised me as well. I said he wasn't that quick. He surprised me. He looks quicker than he did at Man City. Again, you've come in and you're the main man. All of a sudden, you're going to get another 10, 15% out of him. Another 10, 15%. He's leading the line. He's got that low center of gravity. He's not the deadliest of finishers, but he can finish. His movement in the box. He's not massive, but he wins headers. You know, he's not built like a brick so-and-so house, but he can hold the ball up.
Yeah.
He is kind of like the complete player, what you want him to. We was asking Lacazette to do that role, who's my age. You can't do that role when you're my age.
He might be older than you.
Do you know what I mean? But like you say, outside Haaland, if he continues this, because it's still very early, we're only a third, not even a third of the way, or a third of the way.
Yeah.
Got a long way to go. A lot of things can happen. We know that. But the way that he starts, listen, he's never going to be one of those that bangs in 30, 40 goals, because there ain't many of them around anyway. But I think he'd get 20 goals. We've said it. I think he gets 20 goals this season and 10, 12 assists or whatever it may be, maybe even more. So, yeah, I think take away from Haaland, because if Haaland continues, he's going to break records and he's going to get Player of the Year. But so far, 100%, I think he's been the second best signing in the Premier League this summer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm going to round up because I've got to go out now, so I'm going to round up. But listen, Fran, and hopefully, because the football's just started, in fact, hasn't it? Oh, Brighton have scored at Anfield, by the way.
Wow.
Trossard.
Brighton are decent, you know? Don't get it twisted.
Hey, you know what I mean? Get their confidence low for next week. I'm all for that, you know. And Zaha needs to go and cook Chelsea as well. They got Palace. But Fran, appreciate you coming on as always, my bro.
No worries, man. No worries.
Make sure you go and follow him, FFTV. Straight talker, man. No messing about.
No messing, man.
Point,
no My Little Pony and cupcakes over here, bro.
Go and follow him. We'll have to get a show done as well next week, maybe. But,
yeah, for sure, man. For
appreciate you coming on, bro.
No worries, man. Take time. See you later, community.
All the best. Yes. Big up Fran and big up Laurie, of course, for coming on. Appreciate it. I'm going to round up. Let me just finish the poll. And big up to everyone who put super chats in. I did put them all on screen as well. Who has got man of the match in this poll? Thomas Partey, 45%. Xhaka, 25. Saliba, 17. Jesus, 10. So Partey, man of the match in the community. For me, definitely just man of the match today. So listen, people, want to thank you all for tuning in. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow with the Manchester Derby watch along. We'll do the roundup and reaction show on Monday to this game, player ratings, press conference reaction. Enjoy your weekend. North London, very much red. Arsenal 3, Tottenham 1. And I'm off to troll expressions, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I will see you all tomorrow, people. Bless.